All right. All right, we're back going now on part 2. We've lowered the stream from I guess super high def, which I run at home with no problem. But now I've cut it down to 720, so hopefully that'll help with the buffering because we're not sending as much information out, don't need as much bandwidth. So we'll see how that goes. All right, let's see. Auburn is now 2nd and 10 near midfield is what I've got here. Deuce throwing again on an RPO. I think he hit Malcolm on a pretty catchable pass there. All right, we'll try on the 720 and see if it's any better. Appreciate you guys sticking with me on that. I haven't really had any serious IT issues outside of the phone, but as far as the stream in a long time. And I knew going in this was going to be a tough one. James T. Studios, last name redacted, says getting run by an FCS team. Albeit a very good one, but yes, that's a fair point. 3rd and 10 is what I've got here. Knuman says mucho better. Awesome. That's what I love to hear. Deuce is running. Deuce is going to have this first down. Deuce is going to have more than the first down. Deuce is going to have a hell of a lot more than the first down. Deuce is going to the hizzle.
The more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
Let's see what... He's got two rushes for 126 and 2 touchdowns. Yeah, he should be in the Heisman conversation if we're being real about it. I mean, I didn't think of him as a great runner. I mean, not that he's a bad runner or anything. He's not a plotter, but he's not like Nick Marshall. But God bless, he looks great out there, doesn't he? Nick24 says, the deuce is loose. Yes, sir. And the extra point's good, so the Auburn Tigers now 14-14. Could be better. It could be 14-0, but yeah, we'll take it. Now I got to figure out some way to get this defensive situation straightened out because this ain't. You can't rely on Deuce to run you out of this game all damn day. You know, you got to play some defense. All right, guys, we looking better on the stream now? Is it not buffering the way that it was before? We've cut it down from super high def to 720, which I don't like doing, but we're just trying to solve the problem. And I'm sorry again for having to back out and start over the stream. That's some stuff we had to do during the COVID drains, and I hated it. And we got it solved, but I know what the problem is here. I'm coming to you live from an RV park. Poseidon's Wish says defense has got to tighten up. There is no alternative to that. It's just got to happen. Yes, a lot better is what I'm hearing. Nick, appreciate that. Tumor's Corner, appreciate that. And Awesome Sauce, thank you. I'm so glad I made this decision. So I hate stopping the stream, but yeah, working way better. Sweet. I'm so glad I'm so glad it's working better. Tackles for loss, I do have to update that. Mercer did have one earlier. I think part of that's my fault, Turtle. Part of that's my fault because I left it on high def because it seemed like the bandwidth was good. Super high def, I should say, so I just knocked it back down. That's on me. I got a little ambitious. I was trying to do the best stream possible. But it doesn't matter if... it doesn't matter if it's buffering. It doesn't matter how good it looks, right? P-Pass says, should have stopped over and tried to fix it. I think it's just probably me not having realistic expectations about what the bandwidth was going to be. That's on me. DJ Durkin Guy says, you look even more beautiful in 720. Thank you. Oh, I got it right here. All right, so Cam did get a catch, I guess, while we were out on that drive. He's got one catch for a limb. And Jeremiah is up to 4 carries for 10 yards. Okay, there we go. We got updated there. Deuce, again, is the story of the nation right now, really, with 2 carries for 126. He's 2 of 4 for 20 passing the football. And I want to make sure I get the third down numbers right. Auburn's 2 of 3 now. But they're still 5 of 5, guys. Got to do better than that. Got to do better than that. Scotty C, last name redacted, says, still behind on stream. Game just ended. You little bastard. tired of these jokes, you guys. Hornatius now says volume is out. I know that's not true. I can see that. Real Deal, who either hooked some people or broke some news earlier by saying it is done. On the bunker says, JG is the man. I'm just here for the coaching announcement. Jabba. Oh, my man. Good to see Real Deal coming to us fine from the northern, assuming he's near home, from the northern part of this great state of Alabama. And a surprising game so far, honestly. We're coming to you, those of you who just tuned in or whatever, coming to you live from the RV park outside of Auburn. I'm here because one of our great members, Chip, this is his pad, and he's been kind of wanting us to do a live show from his pad here for a while. And resisted when it was a big game, but I thought, Mercer, well, we'll try it on a pretty day when it's Auburn against Mercer. And so we got several bunker luminaries here, including Cassidy P, Chip, obviously Piss Jug, or O Piss Jug, as you may know him. Number 19, number 20, Cassidy P, Mrs. Cassidy P. SR71 Blackbird is here with us. So we're doing great. And we got some Barners behind us cheering it up. So it's a good situation. Let's see. I was sure they're babbling so much and didn't get to talk to you. Justin C says Bama missed another chip shot field goal. You hate to see it, man. You hate to see it. God, I so wish. Me and number 19 were joking earlier. Wouldn't it be amazing if he left, if DeBoer left to go to Penn State, and we could then forever say that Alabama's a stepping stone job to Penn State? It would be so amazing. I could probably get mileage out of that for the rest of my entire life. Let's see. Turtle says, JG, Arkansas is going to hire Rhett Lashley, and his offensive coordinator will be, my name's Arthur Gustav Malzahn. I mean, it's pretty big. My wife's Christy. Anthony R says, drop those nuggies about the coaching search. I would just tell you this, bro. Hold on. We got a super chat coming through from a long way away. Neil J coming to us from the great country of Scotland, who qualified for the World Cup, by the way. No need to worry about the quality of the stream. We're all here for the shits and gigs anyway. I appreciate you being so supportive, bro. I'm going to give you a applause for that one. By the way, one of the cool things about this spot in the RV park is that there's a train tracks just maybe, I don't know, 150 yards away from me. And about every 30 minutes, the train comes through, and it's pretty damn cool. They just blow the horn, and everybody waves, I guess. The first 50 times it happens. As far as nuggies, so obviously this is unlike any coaching search that I've covered at Auburn. And guys, I've been here since '98, and I saw the coaching search in '98, which was pretty crazy. But there's no committee, right? As Cohen famously said, I am the committee. So leaks are harder to come by because there's not very many people involved. Usually there's a committee, and there's this person and that person and blah, 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 blah. Not so on this one. And so you don't really see... the leaks, and so the information, you have to do a lot of extrapolation, and when somebody tells you something, you got to try to figure out, do they actually know what they're talking about, or are they getting stuff fifth hand? And as a result, I haven't really reported a bunch, and Hoke has been very measured in his reporting as well. If you want my view of it, it's going to be John Summerall until it's not. I think that is a very likely... God, guys, Mercer is just continuing to run the football, and it's starting to piss me off. Schaefer Kia says John Cohen has been tight-lipped. That is 100% true. He is a tight-lipped dude anyway, but... Caleb says, y'all remember when Auburn had a defense. It's a long time ago. It was like weeks ago. This Cassidy P brought me a bottle of Green River, which I am a huge fan of. Oh, God, they're running the ball again. Huge fan of the Green River. He brought over a single barrel version for us to enjoy. I've been really, really happy with the Green River this year. We just kind of discovered it this year. I know it's been out Sir? Oh, we're in the second quarter. I knew that. I got all thrown off by problems we were having. As the sun starts to set here, the sun starts to shine on me more. It's getting kind of warm. Small Victory says Adkins has been quiet. Talking about Xavier Debo Atkins. Yeah, I haven't seen as much with him tonight, which is surprising because Mercer's been running the football really well, really effectively. Still 5 for 5 on third down. It's 1st and 20. You think this is going to be a tough one. Is that an interception? It is not. Jay Crawford dropped it. Malik blocked him with his hands on his helmet. Says, how could you drop that, Kensley? Also shocked. He jumped the route. He did everything right, and he just didn't get the ball. You've got to catch the ball. It's one of those things. 2nd and 20. You definitely think that this puts them in a tough situation. You'd like to see maybe a little pass rush get in there. Maybe Bobby Jamison Travis. Maybe Keldrick gets in there and punches somebody in the face. Looks like Key was out there making some progress. Oh, nice stop right there from Kay and Lee on run support. Well, not run support, out support after the catch. Hit that kid pretty hard, and it's going to be 3rd and 16. Got to have this one, guys. Got to have a stop here. Cannot give up a 3rd and 16. There's just no way. CT Kiv says, Deuce looks like Cam and Nick had a baby. All right, Bego says the stream is lined up with his feed. Nice. I'm so glad this is working better. 3rd down. I learned a lesson from that. We go 7:20 when we're not home. They're going to try a little screen right there. And they got some decent yardage, but they're going to be way short of the 3rd down. So I'm very proud to go ahead and say Mercer did not convert that 3rd down. Finally, they're not 100%. Bill M. asks drinks of choice. I was drinking Peerless Double Oaked earlier. I am a fairly long distance from the bourbon at this point, so I cannot refill my glass at the moment. I do have this Green River that Picasa DP gifted me, but I don't really want to open it right now. So what is going to happen is administrative assistant's going to come by here in a minute. And here, I just shake my glass, and administrative assistant's going to fetch me some more bourbon. Bill, we'll see what's... Let me know what kind you get, so I can tell. I can tell Bill.
The bottle that was right here.
Well, I know, but I don't want to open it. I'm just talking out loud here. Yeah, talking out loud. Yeah, I cut the stream resolution down, and I think we're good now. That's on me, pretty much. Ephesians asks, is Coach Prime's time at Colorado running short? That's an interesting idea. And they have not been good this year. And without his son, they're just really not very good, are they? I should say sons. He wants us to. I protected it with my life. I wasn't going to drink it.
He wants
Between what and what? Oh.
bring him over so you know what you're drinking. This is the good stuff. This is what we want.
Oh, okay. We're gonna do a bourbon blend version. Look at this. you got a jet engine right there. He actually got me my own fan here, which is amazing. All right, so I'm drinking Green River Full Proof right here. Bill is what I'm having right now. Bill basketball will be my second. I know basketball as well. Thoughts on the Vegas gathering? Seems like a really neat opportunity for the team. 100%. Really, it's going to be a brutal run here where they've got, still got the trip to Arizona ahead, and they're a really good ball club. And you've got Purdue, obviously. They're a really good ball club. So there's going to be losses in the next month, and there's going to be some reactionary Chicken Littles on the bunker, which is kind of what we do. They're going to say, Stephen Pearl can't carry his dad's jock or whatever. Guys, they're going to be playing seriously, 5 of the top 10 teams in the next month. So I'm interested to see this. I like Auburn's team a lot. I think they're coming together nicely. I think you got some really good leadership, particularly with Murph, with KO, with Tahad. So I'm hopeful that they're going to be able to handle these challenges. You got Oregon in the first game. Oregon's a good team. They're not necessarily elite, but they're good. Then you got Michigan in the second game. They're pretty damn good. So I'm not sure what's going to happen in the third game yet. It kind of matters what happens in Vegas. So really good opportunity. These games are going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at night. So we're going to be doing a lot of basketball watching for sure. And I appreciate you guys. I haven't been doing streams for basketball because it gives me an opportunity to do the big game wraps again. And honestly, guys, I mean, my first love is writing, and I love the opportunity to be able to write about basketball a little bit. So I had to sacrifice the streams for that. May get back to that during the conference season. We'll see what it goes. These games are certainly deserving of that. The team's deserving of it, but I also like the opportunity to write too. So that's what we'll do. Small victory says I'm also good, or I'm all good with Stephen Pearl. Slowly gelling. Yeah, the team's getting better, and they're good to start with. And I really like, if some of these guys, like one guy that's kind of thrown me off has been Abdul Bashir. He really hasn't done much, and Tahad's shooting's not been very good. I have no concerns about Tahad as a player, though. He's going to get it right. We got a flag on that, a holding on guess who, Xavier. Back it up. Excuse me. Poppy Clans, this sphincter trap game, maybe. Can we call this a trap game? I mean, maybe. But I'll tell you this, man, the coaching staff did not take this lightly, so I could not possibly fault them for that. And he's gone so far out of his way to let this ball club, Auburn, know that Mercer's for real. And he doesn't care about what level you're at. When you're 9-1, you're doing some stuff right, and they've got a lot of confidence. And we talked before the game started today that the first team guys at Mercer are damn good. I mean, they're probably on par with Vanderbilt in a lot of ways. Obviously not a quarterback, but like Mississippi State or Vanderbilt, some of their first team guys I think would work there. But it's the depth. You want to work into their depth. Their second team guys, you could probably overwhelm them. All right, so got backed way up on the holding call by there's Jeremiah again. He's got something in his remember I was talking to you guys about that in practice. He was having like a midsection problem. I didn't think it was like bad enough to keep him out of the game, and it wasn't bad enough to keep him out of the game. There's Justin Jones breaking away. That's a first down run. Look at that. Justin Jones, boys and girls. Give it up, man. I love it. I wonder why he's playing in front of Omar. Yeah, Shaver said Cobb is hurt. He was kind of having to fight through. So it was a bad pass. Of course, it's going to be Preston. It's been known to make a few mistakes. He didn't make a mistake there. I figured if he dropped it, everybody would be like, he dropped it. It was a bad throw. Let's see. Anthony R says Simon Walker is him. Boy, he was in a different zone the other night, wasn't he? 5 for 5 from 3 in his first game as a college player. I don't think he's that guy, but I wasn't expecting much from him this season at all. I think he'd be a nice depth piece if he could even be that. Oh, Jesus. Another dangerous throw there at the seam. The first one was to Preston. The second one there was to Eric Singleton Jr. that I didn't really think were open, and they're going to be a 3rd and 10 now. See, Poppy Clan says 15 drops a pass. Surprise, surprise. I didn't think that was a drop, but I didn't see the replay, I'll be honest. I just thought that he threw it right there with a defender right on him. Oh, that's going to be an encroachment. Free play. Deuce just kind of throwing that ball away, I think. Reynolds says, rumor has it Xavier Chaplin would have problems hearing your communication, JG. I'm so glad that we get to tell these jokes about Xavier Chaplin. Thank you, Hugh. Poppy Clan says, where are you at, Jay? Just joined the train. Great question. I am at an RV park outside of Auburn. It is Chip from the bunker. It's his spot. He invited me and Cordy and really everybody to come hang and watch a game here. And I resisted for a long time because I was scared about just internet stability, which has been a problem today, although some of that's on my end. I changed the stream complexity or whatever. It's better now. But anyway, we're just kind of on site here at the RV park outside of Auburn watching the game. And it's like a covered area here. He's got like a trailer, and then he's got a covered area. Perry Thompson with a catch there. Everybody's happy to see that. Finally getting some run there. That's a first down catch, by the way. Auburn now 3 or 4. You hear a kid screaming, but they're actually just having fun. Cass DP brought his kids with him, and they've been amazing. Justin Jones with another carry. I love it. Auburn now 3 or 4 on 3rd down. You love to see it. They're making up room. It's been a good drive so far. It's currently 8 plays, 41 yards, 245. Going to be a little short of the field goal range on that throw to Preston. Some great questions earlier about why not Omar, and they are going with Justin Jones. I don't have a good answer for that right away now. In practice, there were 3 guys rotating, obviously Jeremiah, Justin, and that was it's kind of a soft run there. Justin, Omar, and Jeremiah were rotating. 22, Alvin was working somewhere else. He wasn't actually repping with the tailbacks, and there was another tailback that was with him, too. I forgot who it was. And Christian Burnett, who's another walk-on who I really like, too. He's out for the season with a knee injury. So just keeping you guys. I know you guys, no one's out there really worried about Christian Burnett if he's going to play or whatever, but I'm just saying he's hurt. All right, 3rd and 6. Deuce thinks he sees something. He does. Malcolm Simmons. Malcolm Simmons gets away. He's got Auburn inside the 10. That's another 3rd down conversion. 4 out of 5 on 3rd down. All right, we're getting something done now. They're still 5 of 6, but whatever. I'm not even worried about that. We also have to give Mercer credit for another TFL earlier on this drive. We keep track of that number because I think back in the Oklahoma game, I think it was like 15, and it changed the game. I did not expect that today. Deuce. Deuce!
The more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
Good Lord. 3 for 135. Wow, those numbers on Deuce Knight rushing, that is not a misprint. 3 carries for 135 and 3 touchdowns. Oh, my goodness. And Alex knocks it through the wickets to get Auburn up 21-14. That was a great drive right there. 10 plays, 80 yards, 353, and Auburn was 3 for 3 on 3rd down there. So that is definitely the way it's looking, man. Cassidy P's daughter is whooping his son's ass, but he's actually just being cool about it. He's just letting her do it. She, letting her think she's strong and tough. It's a good thing to do for your little sister. It's really nice just to kind of be here and see everybody kind of hanging out and talking. And my wife, AA, and is talking to Cassidy P's wife. And they're just gabbing it up, having fun. And Chip's talking to Cassidy P. It's just good times, man. Good Auburn folks having fun on a beautiful day for football here. Again, I'm just outside of Auburn at an RV park, which is it's really cool. Just everybody's in a great mood, and it's just nice. Good to be alive, man. Good to be alive. Toomer's Corner thinks Jackson's not going to get a chance to play in this game. I mean, I don't know that, but DJ was saying on Tiger Talk, which feels like forever ago now, it was on Monday, that he said something about, Jackson's been a great kid and he's a good player and he needs to have an opportunity to kind of forward his career. Luke Duke, do a reset on your browser. Just hit like refresh or whatever. A lot of times those little audio problems aren't necessarily me. It's just YouTube being weird. Stan says, Deuce looking like a 5-star running back. War Eagle, absolutely. He's having an amazing game really, he's just having a good game overall. He's 5 of 9 for 66. Need to get that updated. 5 of 9 for 66. All right. There we go. Got that updated. Schaefer Kia says refresh on your end, Cat Lover. Yeah, a lot of times that's what's going on. A. Robinson with some good news. Ty Simpson threw a terrible interception. So they must be playing some screwball team, right? Hey, man, are y'all keeping up with Alabama at all? Apparently they're Southern. This makes me happy. Alabama's having a hard goal right now. They missed a field goal, and apparently Simpson just got picked. Screw them. We're trying to get an update on Alabama. Piss Jug says, I don't know. Is it early? Okay. Who are they playing? Eastern Illinois. All right. Well, I guess this hadn't been that bad. Fuckers. Fat Crack jumping in with a super chat to say War Eagle JGT. Appreciate that, bro. Let me give you an applause. Appreciate that, Fat Crack. Again, I'm coming to you live from the RV park outside of Auburn. We're hanging out at Chip Chip's compound here with a bunch of bunks. And everybody's just hanging out and talking and having a good time. And it's great weather and watching Auburn win and watching Deuce kick ass. And it's just good times, man. This is what life's all about, man. Just having fun. Being around cool folks, having a good time. A. Robinson notes that they're playing 3-8 Eastern Illinois. I mean, obviously they're going to beat their ass, but just is what it is. Also, Reynolds says Deuce, not Dwace. Lordy, I'm bracing myself for years of people misspelling Summerall. It's been pretty good on the bunker so far, man. And there has been some Summeralls, but hopefully we get this right. Hornation says, are you wearing pants, Jay? I'm wearing shorts. And I think Piss Jug was the one he said. I figured I was just wearing my boxers or whatever. But no, I wear shorts. Michael W. says, JGT, sounds like the kids are in the trailer park are getting out of control. No, they're actually really well behaved. Because the brother here is like taking tormenting from his younger sister, but instead of like popping her in the head like I probably would have done to my sister, he's like being cool and just like focusing on the game, letting her do her thing. So that's just being a good big brother. Too. We've also got gumbo here. We got some brisket chili with some special seasoning in it. We've also got some Conecuh sausage. So we got lots and lots of good stuff here at the RV situation. And the folks right behind us are Aubs, and they got a lot of good stuff, too. So it's just good situation. 2nd and 10 for the Mercer Bears. Love to see Auburn get a big stop right here. Derek Smith playing defensive end. Got a good jump there. Got way around that tackle. Looks like Robert Woodyard on the coverage, and they're going to say incomplete pass. Nice job. I assumed his name was Woodyard, and I asked him. And he said, it's Woodyard. And I said, you know better than me. I will now call you Robert Woodyard. I think that might be a catch, guys. I think that's a catch. I think they ruled it a catch. That's a hell of a play. Desperado says, just don't say Breves. Nah, I ain't doing all that now. Jordan says, these plays these dudes are making are stupid. Yeah, I told you guys, our first team guys are good, man. He broke away for another run, man. It's pissing me off. 16 carries for 64 yards for Mercer right now. It's a 4-yard per carry average. That's too much. Jeez Louise. Of course, Auburn's averaging 13.4, but you know what that means because Deuce keeps killing them. Poppy says, can you tell War Report that it's Summerall? Kind of embarrassing for them to get that wrong. I haven't paid attention, man. Mike G, he don't want nothing to do with me or us anymore. I don't know what's going on there. It's fine, though. So I haven't paid attention to what he's been saying or what he's been doing. But it's definitely like, if it's not Summerall at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Not today, but when this is over, there's a story to tell. And I'm interested to hear it. I think a lot of people have been trying to say that it's between, it's like Ole Miss is vying for Summerall because they're assuming Lane's going to leave. And I just don't buy all that. I think Lane Kiffin's going to stay at Ole Miss. I think they're going to give him what he wants, and he's going to continue being great at Ole Miss. I think he'd be an idiot to leave Ole Miss right now. That's just me. But, Jimmy Sexton, as shrewd as he is going to find a way to get his client the most money. And I think one of the ways to do that is to keep the Ole Miss people on edge. I think it would benefit them. Benefit, when I say them, I mean Jimmy and Lane, to have that going on. Almost an amazing play right there. I mean, my goodness. Diving layout catch attempted there at the end zone, but no go. 3rd and 6. They're actually 6 of 7. They converted early on this drive, so I'm going to have to go ahead and update that. Got a 3rd and 6 here. And he completed that ball on a deep crosser. Mother. Caleb Harris almost to the quarterback. That doesn't help you at all, being almost there. But was busting his ass to get there. I'd like to know what Coach Hunter thought about that coverage situation there. Something wasn't right. Let's see if he said anything. I haven't heard anything from Coach Hunter yet. I was hoping to hear from him, have him on at halftime, but I haven't heard from him yet. If not, we've got a lot of folks here that could be halftime guests. AK already texted me and told me he wasn't going to be able to make it. They were trying a quick screen there to the tailback. Yeah, tailback, and it was 2nd and 10 now. His throw was way too low. OG Barner says, why does this defense suck all of a sudden? Shit, they've been playing better in the last, I don't know, two plus possessions? Bad first quarter, though. I have to agree with you like that. And it was bad pretty much the whole way at Vanderbilt. So your point is well taken. I just want to give them a chance to kind of get this straightened out. And I really feel like they've been playing better football here the last 2 drives, the 2 plus. 2nd and 10. Mama Do That says DJ stock has to be going down. Yeah, I just wonder if he's going to get an honest look. I got questions about that. I think he deserves one. Nice tackle right there. Who was that? Somebody whooped that ass. That was Eric Winters. Nice play. The young man from Enterprise, Alabama, has been playing more and more as the season's wore on. He's a hitter now. He honestly, to me, is having a season similar to what Caleb Harris did last year. He just doesn't play as much because there's someone to cut into his playing time, where there really wasn't anybody for Caleb last year. But I think Eric's had a really good freshman year. Really, really good. Better than New Boy. Although New Boy hadn't been bad. I just think Eric's been like an A for me for a freshman. 3rd and 8. Pass rush not good enough here. I don't think that. Oh, my God. That throw was amazing, but he dropped it. It was a great throw. Whew, man, that was a. Boy, I needed that one. 7 of 9 now on 3rd down for the Mercer Bears, and that throw was a good one, you all. That should have been a touchdown. And the tailback just mistimed it by the smallest of margins about where to grab the ball. Ay. A. Robinson says, this quarterback honestly isn't bad. I'm impressed. DJ was talking him up all week, and I've listened to coaches for so long. I've been doing this 30 years. I kind of know bullshit when I hear it. I didn't think DJ was bullshitting. Looks like that field goal is good. So Mercer gets up to 17 now. 21-17. There's 4+ minutes to go left in the second quarter. So Deuce has got some time here to maybe build a retort. I'd like to see that. Maybe a touchdown. Maybe a 80-yard touchdown run. Get him up to like 5,000 yards today. That would be terrific. I think I've been keeping it pretty good. We've been keeping up with the numbers pretty good. Did short Jeremiah 1 carry, 5 carries for 12 now. And Justin Jones is actually ahead of him with 4 carries for 24, but we'll just kind of leave it where it is. And Cam just has the 1 catch for 11 so far. Malcolm leads the way for 2 catches for 39 for the receivers. But the story of the game right now, to me, has been Deuce rushing the football, and also, Mercer been so good on 3rd down, and they had some really explosive pass plays earlier, and the run game has been better for them than I expected. I mean, I thought the quarterback would be their best player, and he's been really good, but I didn't expect them to be able to run the football in Auburn. So that's the situation. Time of possession, by the way, Mercer 17, Auburn 8, but that's a little misleading. Auburn's has some quick scores. Poppy Clan says Eric Winters is Caleb from last season. I agree. I think they're very similar. Their strengths are similar. Personalities are not exactly the same. Caleb is like the most stone-faced guy you ever met. I mean, he's just all business. And Eric is not a clown, but he's just kind of like middle of the road, Wiki says, will this finally end the Durkin for head coach chatter? I wonder if those guys will be dissuaded at all by the way the defense is playing. I personally don't see much. I feel as strongly about DJ right now as I did 3 weeks ago. I mean, he is what he is. He's proven himself time and time again to be a really good defensive guy. And, I don't know how I feel about the head coach thing. I mean, the bunker hates everybody. The bunker thinks that everybody's bad. Every coach has got huge problems. They probably don't even like Ryan Day. He's only, I think, 3-4 in the playoff. Can't have a winning record in the playoff. What good are you? Let's see. Bill M. says, have you heard much regarding the structure of the new hire? I've heard rumblings about scenarios where Buster Faulkner comes over. No. I don't trust any of that. I think they're still trying to get the basics. Trying to get the basics done, i.e. make sure they've got their guy and that he's going to actually come down the aisle when it's time. You know what I mean? That's what we're looking for there. He's talked to a lot of guys, though. I mean, I think that the talk about Drink is, Hunter Adams, he's got me. Coach Adams has got me. So he's going to be on for a call at halftime. I'm very fired up about that. I'd love to hear what he has to say about it. Chuck says, I mean, WTF, did we stop practicing once Durkin took over? If anything, they practiced with a little more intensity. It's just, I came of age in the 90s as a reporter, and so I covered Kentucky for a few years, and it was a pretty hard-nosed practice paradigm then. And then I came to Auburn in 98, and, I mean, it was much harder at Auburn, but I don't know, those days are kind of over. Where they go out there for a 3-hour practice and just absolutely slug it the whole way through. Like, nobody does that anymore. I just don't know that it would be tolerated well. There's D. Nix, who's a stud right there, and Darren, the assistant offensive line coach. And D. Nix is just a really, really cool guy. I like him a lot. I would be upset if he leaves. I know you guys probably don't care. But he finally had a chance to kind of do some stuff on his own in the last Vanderbilt game, and I thought they looked good, and in this game they look good too. I think the play calling makes sense. They've been good on third down. Deuce looks like a lot better than he did before. I mean, it looks like this looks like a coached ball club on this side of the ball for sure. And not to say the defense wasn't. Defense had a slow start, but they've been playing better football here lately. 2nd and 7. Wiki says, I'm all in for Sumrall. I like him too. Troy's kind of my team when I'm not watching Auburn, and the stuff that he did for Troy is undeniable. The difference he made from the moment he walked in to the moment he left. They played hard every freaking time out there, and Tulane plays hard. They don't win every game, but they play hard. And golly, guys, at this point, I'm just hoping for a team that plays hard all the time. I feel like we're seeing that now from Auburn. This team's playing hard right now, and I thought they played really hard against Vanderbilt. Showed a lot of resilience in that game that maybe we wouldn't have seen a month before that. Look at this, Cassidy P. Super chatting from just mere feet away. Huh? I think that's the shortest distance of a super chat in history. Give him a super chat on that.
Super chat.
Cassidy P's like standing 10 feet away from me. Says he still thinks 6 field goals is going to win this thing. He's a field goal counter. Let's see. Hornatius, I know this is a lyric. He said she heard there was going to be a change in the weather. That could be Stevie Ray Vaughan. That could also be Tears for Fears in the song Mother's Talk. So which one? I don't know where you're going from. There could be other ones too. Wikisauce says he loves D. Nix. I do too. I really like him. I'm glad he's getting an opportunity. Whoa, somebody stretched out a paw to get the Deuce. Another fruitful run from Deuce. A short one by Deuce standards, only 12 yards or something like that. Let's see how long it actually was. 15 yards. Let's see, 3rd downs. Auburn is now 6 of 8. Piss Jug's pretty fired up. He likes seeing Deuce run this football like that. Let me go ahead and bump up his numbers. 4 for 150 is where he at now. All right, updated that. I feel like Jeremiah is not where he should be. He's grabbing at his midsection again. I think he's just got a strain, like a solar plexus strain or something. It's not like super bad. I'm not even sure he's listed on the injury report. And they're going to go back to Justin Jones now. It's interesting that Omar hadn't had a chance. I don't think he's in trouble. I mean, he was repping. Hornatius says, Reynolds, why did the lady go outside holding her purse in the air? Oh, Hornatius says it was a joke? Oh, she heard there was going to be a change. Okay, I got you. I thought it was a lyric. It seemed like a lyric to me, bro. Kaduman says, I might be tied with the Super Chat distance record. That is correct. I've forgotten that, Kaduman. When we were in Greenville, South Carolina, you Super Chatted me. You may have been on the same couch as me. You certainly were at furthest across the table from me, so yeah. But Cassidy P was He could have spit on me from where he was, so we'll call you guys even. Looks like the neighbor has come over to chat up my wifey and Chip. He was, I think he was really surprised by what I was doing here. Like, just, you know, I don't think there's a lot of streams that go down from the RV park, you know. They were like, what is all this? I mean, they knew it was computers and stuff. They just didn't know what I was trying to do here. Bobby Clan says, OT, what does the G and J Tate stand for? It's a great question. It is just G for cash money. No, it's actually Gregory. It's actually Gregory. I'm not sure where the Gregory came from. I'm not going to be able to ask my mom because she's dead, but I should have asked her that at some point. But the reason my name is Jay is because my granddads, one was Joe and one was Jason, and they both wanted me to be named after them. So my parents split the difference and called me Jay, which is kind of half of each, right? And I don't think that really satisfied either one of those guys, but whatever. Ryan says gangsta, which some would say from the tough streets of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Also Gertrude, runner 24. I like that. Gertrude, J. Gertrude Tate. Wardam Tiger says Auburn football 1892 to 2025. It's over. R.I.P. That's a wrap. When we come back from the 2-minute timeout, it's going to be 2nd and 9 from the Mercer 36. And Deuce is now 6 of 11 for 74 through the air. 6 of 11. Come on, Jay. And I mentioned that 74 yards. I think all those numbers are updated now. Oh, no. Jeremiah's back up to 8 for 18 now. It's been kind of a tough run for him. I don't feel like he has failed, really. I don't feel like he's had particularly bad runs or anything. Ephesians, this one's for you, bro.
Is pimping easy?
Big Daddy Kane would say it ain't easy.
It's for you. All right, we're back from the 2-minute timeout. They're showing Ashton Daniels. I think one of our national guys on 3, Ari Wasserman, I think, was saying, he tweeted something the other day. He said, if Deuce has the kind of game I think he's capable of, these Alabama fans are in big trouble in the Iron Bowl. And I was like, well, that may be true, but I don't think it's going to be because of Deuce, because Ashton's going to start the Iron Bowl, and I expect him to play in the Iron Bowl. He had a tremendous outing against Vanderbilt, and I love the way that they finally give someone a chance. First of all, D. Nix call the plays, Ashton to play the plays, and then they go crazy. Boy, Deuce, a little bit of a shorter run there. You know what I loved about that scramble, though? Kept his eyes downfield the whole way. Kept looking for guys. Didn't give up on he didn't just say, I'm not going to throw this ball. He was just saying, I'm not going to throw this ball right now. Really impressed with the way he's played so far. He's at least at the expectations I had, and I had pretty high expectations for this outing. And maybe his running, you got to give him something probably above that. Great throw to Malcolm on that crosser. Led him a little bit, gave him an opportunity to get that extra 3 or 4 yards on that throw. So great play right there. 3rd and 7 converted. So Auburn now 7 of 9. Both teams are 7 of 9 on 3rd down. I was watching the Thunder play the Jazz last night in the NBA Cup, and Michael Cage, who's the color guy for the Thunder broadcast, was like, these two teams are shooting the same percentage. And he just lost his mind that they, at one point in the game, the second quarter, were shooting the same percentage. I was like, I didn't really find that statistically anomalous, but he lost his mind. Anyway, Auburn and Mercer now have the exact same. No, I take that back. Deuce scored another touchdown. Are you shitting me? Again?
The more you fuck around, the more you're gonna
What?
find out.
I want to pet that dog. I want to pet that dog. Deuce. Good golly. 6 carries, 173, 4 touchdowns. Jeez. 173, 4 touchdowns. My God. This is unbelievable. McPherson's PAT is through the wickets, and Auburn's up to 28 now. Now, remember, this game was looked a little different than this about an hour ago. Because Mercer scored surprisingly easily on their first two possessions, but they've only had a field goal since then. I can't easily get the stats for the second quarter, but my guess is that Mercer's had a tough second quarter. I bet I can figure this out. Let's see, away comparison. Yeah, here we go. Second quarter, Mercer has 71 total yards on 14 plays. Auburn has 150 total yards on 19 plays. So, no, Mercer hasn't had a terrible quarter. But they've only scored 3 points, and Auburn scored 14. Auburn's had a very good quarter. So that's what we're looking at there. Connor Gibbs coming out here to kick the ball off. And Mercer will have 1:15 there in the left in the second quarter here to do something. Still could turn that into another scoring opportunity for the Auburn Tigers. Let's see, Caleb says he absolutely runs like a white-tailed deer. Interesting. He loves deuce. And Andrew says, word I'm equal deuce. Spells it correctly, so I know that Reynolds W is happy about that. Let's see, D Lucky is answering OG Barner. He said, once you catch up with my feed, riddle me this. Why'd we wait so long to start deuce? And D Lucky says, it's Mercer. I mean, he's been great today. I'm not sure he can do this against, Alabama, Georgia, LSU. Although maybe he could. I don't know. That was like the first time that Mercer run game has been. Hey, I forgot. No, I haven't, but I'm going to do it right now. I'm committed.
Put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth.
I was trying to open my mouth up wide.
Put it in your mouth. Here, give me that. Yes. Here, give it to me.
Oh, you can drink a quarter of an ounce. Amazing. Not the first time.
What do you say?
You're welcome.
No, what do you say?
You're welcome for everything.
What do you say?
Mother, may I?
What do you say? Have you been drinking water?
I haven't been drinking bourbon.
Have you been drinking water?
I've had some, yeah. Uh-oh, we got a pick. Caleb Harris with an interception. And it's going to be in... Yeah, it's all mine. All right, 25 seconds and we can do something with this. Just a incredible overthrow there. By the way, raise your hand if your alma mater played in the high school playoffs last night, lost by 50 fucking points. My high school gave up 77 in a quarterfinal last night. Unbelievable. And we had some interceptions that looked just like that. Terrible. Holland Hall playing at Sulphur. Got waxed. All right, so Auburn takes over in advantageous field position there. B. Frazier playing. Jeremiah Cobb back in there. They're going to be the 33-ish. And we're definitely in field goal range. Let's see if they can parlay this into something better. Maybe Deuce could run for another touchdown. He's going to throw the ball to the seam to Eric Singleton, who gets mauled right there. They're trying to strip the ball from him. Auburn's got the full complement of timeouts. So they're going to be, it's like 2nd and 3 now. 2nd and 2 officially at the Mercer 25. Bill M says, is B-Matt at the game? He's going to swing by your setup with a banana pudding milkshake. Do we have one of those? I think we do.
Yeah, like a medium banana pudding milkshake.
My guess is no. We're going to probably end this show pretty quickly after the game. We definitely want to get J-Head on the horn, and we will do that for sure. We may have some local commentary, and then we're probably going to wrap it up. Just because of the nature of this situation here. But we probably need to go balls deep on the Iron Bowl next week. 6:30 kickoff on that one. And we'll probably have to go super long distance on that one. I mean, I'll be back at the headquarters, but we need to go deep on that one because we got coaching search is going to be hitting its crescendo, and then we've got that game, and Just a big day. We got a lot of basketball to discuss. Throw to Malcolm for a first down. Oh, yeah. Auburn now on third down. They're showing 6 of 7, which doesn't make any sense. Sometimes the stats kind of back up for me like that. I don't know. I don't understand that. All right, Auburn's down to the 10 now. Deuce he loves these little comeback routes or these stops or comebacks. This time to Eric Singleton. He's a little bit short of the first down, but it's not going to matter. There's 6 seconds left. We update Deuce's passing numbers here. 10 of 15 for 110. All right, Deuce Knight's numbers are updated there. Cam still only has the 1 catch for 11. Singleton has 3 catches for 25. Malcolm 4 for 58. Solo Tigre is here with us. This is Warden Amigo LFG. Sorry I'm late. I had to bury a family member today. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. At least Auburn is doing their part to lift my spirits a tad. I'm glad you weren't here earlier, Solo, because they were sucking ass early in this game. But they played a whole lot better in the second quarter. Defensively, started locking them down a little bit, particularly in the run game. Had an interception that set up this possession for Auburn, and also Deuce Knight's just been an absolute mess. Small Victories thinks Jester had the comment of the day. He says, Hugh could have kept playing golf and just let D. Nix run this damn offense. All right, so we got 2nd and 1 from the... Oh, I got some good news. I got some real good news coming up here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, call it God almighty.
Cam.
The more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
Woo. Man. Piss Jug is fired the fuck up, isn't he? It's a 10-yard throw and just, I mean, unbelievable catch. I mean, you got to compliment Deuce on putting the ball there, but I think the catch is just spectacular. We have grown to love and appreciate the things that Cam Coleman does on a football field, but it's like some David Copperfield business right there. And also the PAT is good. So Auburn now 35-17, and order is restored, at least for now. Solo Tigre and some others that maybe just jumped in here. I mean, guys, this game didn't look great for a while there. And now all of a sudden, 21-3 second quarter, and the Auburn Tigers put their foot down the neck of these guys and said, listen, we got things to do here. We got business. We got babies to kiss and bitches to catch. So DJ's feeling pretty secure at the moment right now with how things are working. And truly an amazing catch from Cam Coleman. Just insane. Wow. That was like PlayStation type stuff there. 6 of 9, 6 of 7. They took Mercer at third down away, which is odd. I don't really know how that happens. Heckhouse says the turntables have turned. Smoking Rail says, all right, 8 on a check for my own bank account if he will stay. $8. Hey, that's $8 closer to $1 million, right? Check H says Lane Kiffin will have Cam Coleman and Deuce Knight wherever he is next year. Wow. Mama Deuce says, JG, as a Tulsa native, I'm not a Tulsa native, but I did live there for a period of time, and a initial aficionado, I need to know your thoughts on Roy D. Mercer. I got a Roy Mercer sound on here. How big a boy are you? That's what he says. Here it is right here.
And how big a boy are you?
Well, it don't make no difference. Just bring her on down. You're tough as hell on this phone.
I love Phil and Brent from KMOD back in the day were amazing. And we used to listen to Roy D. Mercer CDs all the time. Remember that one time he said, is this Yaganitz? He told him that he'd had a little mouse named Liberace, and he dropped a weight on him and smushed him, squashed him. I'm coming down there to whoop your ass. The kid's like, what? All right, so it's now halftime. the Auburn Tigers put together a tremendous second quarter right there, and some real work done. They're going to have to keep working, but one thing that's for sure, they have proven that Deuce Knight can get it done in this game. There's no doubt about it. And I think for me, he's probably having a better game than I could have expected. I mean, I came in with fairly high expectations, but what we're seeing from him right now is just, woo, really good stuff. By the way, for those of you who are kind of jumping on the stream here at halftime or whatever, I'm live from the RV park in Auburn. This is owned by a bunker member, and he invited everybody to come out, and we've got probably, 20 folks here just kind of hanging out in the trailer park and or the RV park, excuse me, and just having a fun day. It's a beautiful day up here in Auburn, and we're doing the thing. I think what we're going to do now is get Sir Hunter on the horn and see what he thinks about this half of football. I think he's going to be encouraged. I really do. Got to find him first. He wasn't with us last game. Here he is right here. Let's get him on the home. No, I don't want to send him a message. Hello? Nope, I don't want to do that. Okay. No, I don't want to do that either. There he is.
By God.
Oh, what's up, brother? Can you hear me?
Yeah, man, I hear you. What's
Dude,
up?
we're live from the RV park right now.
I caught that, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, what do you think about that half, bro?
Really good offensive half, other than one series, that second series. I like what they were doing. Mercer was coming down with a 5-man front and slanting into the path of the running back's track and bringing a guy off the backside edge for the quarterback, taking away the zone read. So they were attacking the run game really aggressively. The really good answer was the design quarterback run, using the back as an extra lead blocker, on the gap scheme stuff and the pin and pull stuff, the quarterback sweep. So nice adjustment right there by Nix in the run game. And then Knight's natural athletic abilities never been a question. So.
And I just did a camera eye on the pin and pull.
Yep. And
So
so now you add the running back, as an extra lead blocker. So you got a pin, a pull, and an ISO lead right there. So it's, you got 3 on the track instead of 2.
It sounds to me like there's some smart coaching going on.
There's some good coaching. Need to clean some things up on defense. Mercer's doing a good job. DJ likes the odd man front. Mercer's expanding the surface, going multiple receivers one way with a closed side on the backside and a tight end, even going, I think, tackle over a couple times over there, and are challenging Auburn's gaps up front, which is why they've been able to sustain success in the run and open up their play action stuff. They're not doing a good job on carrying man coverage across the formation from the compressed sets when it crosses the field and they've got to trade it off. That's where their big plays in the passing game have come from.
What's the allure for the odd man front? Why do you think he likes that so much?
It gives you a lot of flexibility at the second level. You don't know where your fourth, let them disguise where the fourth and fifth fitters are going to come from. In the run game, it gives you that extra guy in coverage that you can hide and kind of play with the quarterback's mind as who's going to be the middle hole player, who's going to be the guy that matches the back, who's going to be the guy that matches first inside. It's more flexible. It's also easier to make them break their own rules up front.
Okay. Is this something that do you do that yourself?
I'm a 4-man front guy because in high school. I like to keep it simple for my guys up front, let them play fast.
Okay.
So I like the even man front. I'll go to some odd man front in some pressure situations.
Word. What are you thinking about Deuce? I had no idea he could run like this.
No, man, yeah. I mean, his athleticism is otherworldly. That was his metrics coming out of high school as far as size speed ratio were next level. I didn't think it'd translate on the first play of the game to the tune of 75 yards like that. But fun to watch, man. If he can learn when to throw the changeup versus always throwing the fastball in the passing game, he's going to be special.
I mean, you've been seeing enough in his passing to think that he's pretty damn good.
He's going to the right place most of the time. The only time that I thought he made a bad read was on the RPO where he threw the slant to Preston Howard and they had it double covered.
Yeah.
He needed to check that down to the back because the underneath coverage was the guy that should have been responsible for the back of the route. And so I would have liked to send a better read right there. But other than that, he hasn't been off too much as far as where his eyes and where his ball placement should be.
That's pretty.
He's a little bit late, like he's throwing when the guys get open versus anticipating them being open and placing it. So, there's some touch and timing, but he's a freshman.
Yeah, that'll come with time, right?
Expected. Yeah, but you see the arm strength, you see the accuracy, and you certainly see the athleticism.
Did you feel like there were some adjustments made defensively in that second quarter? I mean, I felt like they didn't run quite as well.
Oh, yeah. They started sliding the front, into going over and under and walking the linebacker down. So basically morphing into a four-man front so that the fits were easier to match that close side with the tight end.
Okay. That's an adjustment you would have made probably, right, over time?
So, yeah, I mean, that's another thing, like we talked, that's something that if Durkin's in the tent, right? If he's on the iPad with the defense full time, that's something that happens after the first series rather than 2 to 3 series deep. It's one of those things that defensive responses when he's trying to do both right now are probably going to be a little slower.
Yeah, I got you, and that makes sense. I mean, you're a head coach that likes to call defense too, so.
Mm-hmm. And I'll be the first one to tell you I'm not as good a defensive coordinator when I'm head coach.
Word, I got you. All right, Coach Hunter, thanks for spending some time and explaining to us, helping us learn some ball, G.
Always, brother. Appreciate you, man.
All right, see you, brother. Bye. There he is, Coach Hunter, talking about DJ loving those odd fronts and just kind of the assignment issues that creates. But sometimes there's ways to answer to that, and he likes that the Auburn had an answer to the answer, which is basically shifting guys and slanting a little bit and also walking the linebacker down to kind of turn a 3-man front into like a 4-man front, or at least what it looks like. If you got somebody like Woodyard, he's got the physicality to be able to do that. Certainly, had he been available, number 6 could have done some of that, although he's had surgery and he's not available. But we haven't seen as much from Melendez today. But and Xavier's been kind of quiet too, although I know he's been out there. And Hunter's also been really encouraged by Deuce. I think we all are encouraged by Deuce. But when you run the ball 6 times for 173 yards and 4 touchdowns, it's hard to deny that. But I think the passing is what we wanted to see a little bit more from him, and he did good today. 11 of 16, 120, 1 touchdown. Really only put the ball in danger, I think, a couple times. One, Coach Hunter mentioned, which was a double team on Preston Howard that was just an ill-advised throw. And he threw another one for Eric that was, I don't think it was double cover, but the guy was all over him. But other than that, man, I think these throws have been there. And any shortcomings, I think, from Deuce throwing the football is just a function of age and just relative inexperience. So there you go. Good stuff. Appreciate you always, Coach Hunter. Stan jumps in with a super chat here to say when there was, when was the last time we had a wide receiver who made as many circus catches as Cam Coleman, War Eagle? Great question, Stan. The best answer I can come up with that would be probably Sammy, and that's probably been 7 or 8 years ago now. Sammy Coates was phenomenal at circus catches. He was terrible at just straightforward catches over the middle. And Seth was capable of these kinds, but not at this kind of frequency. So I would say it was probably more like Sammy. And if we're being honest, he's probably the best receiver I've ever covered at Auburn. Cam is. And it's weird that he doesn't get more opportunities, because like Ronnie Daniels had an amazing year in 99 because he got used a lot and they were just kind of breaking out and their run game still wasn't quite there. And Ben was probably the best thing they had. And Ben Leard, I'm talking about, and he had a guy to throw to. And Ronnie had a great year. And Cam statistically probably isn't going to have as good a year as Ronnie did, but I think Cam's the best wideout I've covered at Auburn, just with his ability. He probably deserves a little more run, you know what I mean? But they've had passing issues, and Jackson's had passing issues, and it's been a while to try to get things straightened out. But, Cam's just on a different level. He's really good. I think Eric Singleton's probably in the top 10 wideouts I've covered here at Auburn. I've been here since 98, so he's really good. You guys in the chat are pretty fired up. Mama do like to have it hearing that Roy Mercer. Well, my name's Roy Down Mercer. And you wrote a story saying that my sister Sharon Jean got drunk at a bowling alley and got in a fist fight. And I don't appreciate it none. Also, JR is with us. Says first drain of the year. What up, JG? Hey, man, it's never too late to have your first one, G. I am actually coming to you live from the RV park outside of Auburn one of our members at auburnsports.com, Chip, a former Hobbiton legend. He's got a spot here and been talking to us about trying to have an event. And I resisted when it was like SEC season. But I thought this game, you know, it's still important, obviously, and being able to see Deuce play and all that is really key. But I just thought we could do it today on a Mercer Day. And it's just been the weather's been unbelievable here in central Alabama. I guess eastern Alabama, we should say. It's probably 72 and sunny now, and it's just, you know, the sun's going down. Everybody's having a great time. We got bourbon and food and happiness, and everybody's having a good time just talking. So lots and lots of good stuff going on here. I wish you guys could be here. But the best I can do is bring it to you over these airwaves. So appreciate you guys hanging out. Obsworth notes that Kyle Davis had a few. Loved Kyle Davis. Ended up wearing the number 11. I actually met Kyle Davis as a safety from Archer High School and thought he was going to be great there, but he ended up being a wide receiver at Auburn and probably just kind of shorted himself out, if you will. I mean, you know, just kind of a incredibly talented player that just, you know, maybe took it. Just didn't appreciate his situation the way he should have. I'll leave it at that. Let's see. Nick says the H in Hunter stands for head ball coach. 15, then they force the interception at 28, and they score at the 3-second mark on a 33-yard drive, which is just fucking great, man. Ty says signal keeps cutting out for me too, and Ephesians says stream is bad for me. Damn. I don't know. Can you guys refresh it? I turned the I can't think of the complexity of the stream down to 720, so I was hoping it would be a lot better. And that's about the best I can do. I've cut it way down. I can't go any lower than I already have. So if it ends up being terrible, then I'm just going to have to wrap it up and just shut the stream down. I don't really want to do that. I'd rather hang out with you guys and finish this one out and see Deuce throw for about 500 yards in the second half. That'd be pretty dang sweet. Let's see. Ephesians says, has DJ really expressed that he wants the head coaching job, or has he accepted that he is going to be a much better defensive coordinator? Honest question. Well, the last time I asked DJ about it, he said he hadn't actually spoken to Cohen about that specifically, but I think the assumption is, yeah, he'd love to be the head coach at Auburn. I believe that to be the case. So, yeah, I think we hold these truths to be self-evident is what we would say on that one. Hornation says, don't shut it down. I'm not doing it as a threat. I just don't want to. If it's not good enough, then we're just going to shut it down. Now, I know it was not good enough earlier. I'm hopefully at the 720 it's going to be okay. I'll be able to make it work. Because we don't have one in... Yeah, you want to come on and talk, Piss Jug? Come on over, bro. Hey, pull his chair over there. And grab a hold of that mic right there. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be on the air on the video, though. You want to protect your anonymity, don't you?
No, I'm going to sit right here.
All right. Now, Piss Jug loves to call us on the air, but today we got him in live and what?
Am I good?
Yeah, you're good. And
What's going on, everybody?
This time we got you live and in person, Piss Jug. What are you thinking about this ball game?
I think Deuce looks really good. I'm actually very impressed.
Yeah, me too. I had no idea it was going to 4 touchdowns. Oh, well, technically 5 pass.
Yeah, technically 5. It's for what we saw against Ball State. It's very impressive. Maybe it was Hugh that was the problem, because it seems like they've turned him loose, and the guy is just, when I can't remember what sports movie that is, but it was like, don't think, just do.
I think that
seems a lot what's going on right now. We're not doing a lot of thinking, we're just doing.
I think that was Shaving Ryan's Privates.
That's what it was.
Mm-hmm. That's what I think it was.
That was the one.
They were saying it was in and out, but I think we're good now. It was before you got here.
Okay.
We had a blip.
You said Shaving Ryan's Privates. I get my weather from that website.
It's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been really impressed. Defense even kind of turned it up there in the second quarter, too.
Yeah, it was ugly early.
It was ugly, and we thought they were going to give up a lot of points.
That's a good ball team, though. I don't care that they're FCS. They light up the scoreboard.
They do. And they do in their own level.
Still shouldn't be that, obviously, but
yeah, they definitely tightened it up, and they only scored. Mercer only scored 3 in the second quarter, and Auburn scored 21. So,
Yeah.
one more good quarter like that, and I think
I think we'll be all right.
put this away. Maybe throw Jackson in there.
I don't want to see Jackson at all.
Why not, man?
I mean that in the nicest way possible. I hope
Okay.
he has a Merry Christmas, but
What
he
about
can hang his own balls.
What about Thanksgiving though?
Oh,
Right.
yeah, that is actually coming up.
It is. That's the next one up.
Yeah, he can stuff his own turkey.
You may do that. Piss Jug, you got anything else? Have you said what you wanted to say?
I think I did.
All right, you said it all.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Piss Jug. Ouch. Ouch. Give me some. That's good shit. Your first live brain drain bit. I like it. I guess he's not going to call in because he's sitting right at the end of the table. I don't know. You got any takes? Let's see. Number 19, if he's got some takes. Number 19 is an analytical cat. Number 19, it's great to have you on number 19.
Well, thank you. I don't know if I have any original takes. I think I like what I'm seeing with Deuce Knight.
Yeah.
I don't.
5 touchdowns accounted for in that half.
Oh, you got to get to where I can hear you. There we go.
yeah. 5 touchdowns accounted for in that half.
Yeah, you can't argue.
No.
You can't argue with it.
You can't
And-
argue that.
I don't know. You know, I've said it before. I don't know that our head coach isn't already on the sidelines.
Oh, interesting idea.
You know?
So that's who you would pick if you had a choice? He's like, well, I don't know. I don't know how far.
I mean, I wouldn't argue with it.
Okay. Hey, so, Raven mentioned on here Return of the Jedi. Did you like that movie?
I did.
Did you like Princess Leia and a Slave Leia?
Who did not?
See what I mean? Men of a certain age. We love Slave Leia. I like girls that cosplay in Slave Leia outfits.
Absolutely.
You're not against it, are you?
I'm not against. No, I'm not against it.
Would you cosplay in a Deuce Knight outfit?
I mean, I could take the one off and just be a 9. That's fine.
Shane Wasden would be devastated.
No. Was Wadston 19? No. Trey Gaines.
Trey Gaines.
Trey
Excuse me.
Gaines.
That is on me. I'm sorry. That's so
And Neil
disrespectful to you.
Caudle.
That's so disrespectful to you and Trey.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm sorry. One love, one gone says Piss Jug. Laugh, 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 laugh. Everybody like that. And also, I'm getting the connection thing again. So I don't know what's going on with that.
Hey, everybody, we're in an RV park trying to stream. It's going to do what it does.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're having to do. Anything else you'd like to add? You excited about basketball this week?
I am. I want to see what we can do against some competition that isn't Houston that we almost beat anyway.
I know. Just missed some key free throws late.
Yeah.
It's tough. Yeah, it's going to be Oregon, Michigan, and somebody else is probably pretty good. So that'll be fun.
I'm looking forward to it.
You going to stay up late?
I mean, usually I do anyway, so
Oh,
sure.
I didn't know that was you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good shit.
I'm about that life, yeah.
you apparently are. All right, number 19, everybody. Appreciate you, G.
All right, appreciate you,
Do you want to
Gigi.
talk? You have anything you want to say to your throngs of fans?
Oh, just give him a wave for me.
All right, give him a wave.
There you go.
There he is. Number 19. Appreciate you, bro. You can slay it right there. Thank you. There he is. Hot take, Schaefer says. That's not his first rodeo there. Y'all said things were kind of cutting in and out, and I'm sorry about that. I appreciate that. Julia says, JG, you're going to have to do the Control-Alt-Delete. I use Mac. You all are blurry, and I thought I was just drunk, but I think you all are. So I had to downgrade, the stream to 720 because I'm coming to you live from an RV park outside of Auburn. And I'm doing that because we're having a bunker event where people from the bunker are hanging out and talking and drinking and just kind of carrying on. And my wife's here, and Casa DP's wife is here. And they're hanging out talking girl stuff, I guess. And there's a bunch of dudes drinking and talking freaking bourbon and talking shit. So we just wanted to do this. And, normally if I was at home, obviously the stream would be perfectly good and pristine. And then I knew it was going to be a gamble being here at the RV park, but we're just doing the best we can. So I apologize if it's blurry or whatever. We're just going to keep going. And I do the second half, do a J-head call, and then that may be it. That may be it. All right, so second half about to kick off. I'm going to go ahead and change that to 3Q on your screen. Auburn up 35-17. Mercer is going to start this half with possession of the football. Obviously, the story of the first half was Deuce Knight accounting for 5 touchdowns, including 4 rushing touchdowns. Unbelievable. Probably even the biggest Deuce Knight supporters would not have seen something that crazy. But I think what to take away from that first half was that he made good decisions with the football and threw the ball well. Obviously, he was an amazing runner, but I was more interested in his passing, and I thought he looked pretty good there as well. Against a pretty quality opponent here. Now, I know Mercer's not going to win the SEC, and they'd be bottom of the barrel in the SEC, but I still think they're a pretty good ball club. Let's see what they can do in the run game. Uh-oh, their first run of the second half was a disaster. Amaris Williams chased them down from behind. Malik Blockton was about to eat his lunch from the front, and that old boy wasn't going anywhere. Hornatius says, I can't help it. I'm a loud person. I want to be true to myself in the comments. Hey, are you baking anything today, Hornatius? I was hoping to see some pictures. Yeah, I wish I had some pictures, Beppo, for you. I put some on Twitter. Just the setup, but I can't do it live. I could have brought a camera, though. I probably should have done that. But everybody just hanging out, having a good time. Schaefer Kia says, just fired up the grill and had white smoke. Does that mean we have a coach? I think that is exactly how I interpret that. By the way, we mentioned this earlier in the game, but it still holds true. I think the field at Jordan Hare looks amazing today. Like, that is like the greenest. Fuck happened there? It is. There's nobody else. I was looking at my watch. He didn't lose too much. He lost a little beer opening it there because he's looking at his watch when he opened it, but that's okay. He didn't lose too much. Another third down conversion for these turkeys. Good golly, Miss Molly. They're now 7 of 10 on third down, which is what happens when you're 6 of 9 and then you convert a new one, JG. Let's just say this. I'm not a mathematician, guys. Wardam Tiger says, it's fine, Jay. I've done hundreds of live sports streams. It's a great show. Appreciate you saying that, man. I think maybe 0.25% of our shows are not done in my headquarters, and this is one of them. And, I knew it was going to be a little wobbly as far as telephony, but we're still there. Oh, that's it right there. Key Crawford gets up, gobbles him. Looks like Jay Hardy got a piece in there, and all of a sudden Mercer's run game that I thought was really key for them in the first half is not going so well now. McCuddeman says, the stream is good, yo. Well done making it work. Appreciate you. And McCuddeman helped me make it work in the the NCAA tournament in Greenville, South Carolina a number of years ago. Had nothing. And him and Pocket and some of their friends. Oh, my goodness. 2nd and 12, and they actually got the ball away. Thought somebody was going to die for Mercer right there. Third down. Kenny H. says, our pass defense leaves a lot to be desired. It's not great. It's not great right now. I'd like to see a little bit, not necessarily the pass rush is bad, but I just want to see them get home a little bit more often, right? The kid says Robinson, number 5, is terrible. I don't like to use the word terrible, but I will say that there's a lot of room for improvement, I think, for Jarquez Robinson. Uh-oh, something big's going to happen here. Oh, I see a flag, though. Elijah Melendez, who I gently disparaged earlier, got in for what could be a pick six, but I think there was a flag down. Now, could this be a flag on Mercer? According to the stats I'm looking at, that's going to hold as an Auburn touchdown. They're going to decline that. That's a touchdown, the Auburn Tigers.
Play the song.
Yes, sir. The song gets
The more you fuck
played.
around, the more you're going to find out.
Got absolutely pile-driven, didn't he? I bet you Durkin's going to ride his ass for that return. He's going to say, why did you stop running at the 5, bro? You got work to do. Ephesians says 6 points for Alex. Alex is having a day, isn't he? You love any day that doesn't involve a miss for Alex. Perfect again, Mr. Perfect. Beppo, very good. Field looks great, but how's the food in lines to the bathrooms? Are we a clean stadium? By the way, is everybody getting their 27 cents off their $30 order for being War Eagle Plus members? That's the real question. Bo Dot is great. Says boom. He's pretty fired up about this one. Daniel D says, Jay, any basketball streams this year? Since you worded it that way, I'm going to probably say no. This season is debatable. We'll probably go back to that during conference season if we're being honest. But the problem is that the conference season, the games are going to all be at 8 o'clock. I think the last 6 games for Auburn's season are at 8 o'clock tips, or at least 7:30. I mean, are people going to be interested in streams that late? The answer could be yes. Wardam Tiger says, you're right, Jay. Mercer is a really good FCS program. I live in Macon. Good for you. Been to 4 of their games. Jacobs is a good coach who will move up soon, in my opinion. I feel like they're kind of hitting their head on the ceiling, right? I mean, they're always like a major factor in FCS, and it's probably time for them to move up one way or another. Maybe they'd be good in the Sun Belt. I don't know. Might take them a little while. LB Puppy says, valuable lesson learned for number 9. Run all the way to the end zone before you slow down. That is a great lesson to be learned for him and for all of us, really. That was a 41-yard return. So that's lovely. Total yards, by the way, Auburn's up 338 to 244. But turnovers, the Auburn Tigers have 2, and they've turned those into 14. So that is nice. Bo's Great says, NC State game has brain drain potential. Talking about basketball. Michigan could be an interesting one, too. I don't know. I like writing a little bit. I'm a writer by trade. I like the opportunity to be able to write a little bit. Excuse me. So, yeah. Well, we're still on commercial here. Let's see if there's any other stats I need to update here. Because Auburn hasn't been on offense yet, thanks to my guy, Elijah Melendez, who drives an EV like I do. He drives an EV Jeep. Mercer still has 2 TFLs. Third down, 7 of 11 for Mercer. I guess I can update that. And 6 of 7 for the Auburn Tigers is pretty good. D. Nix, for being honest, and I know this is kind of a slam dunk because we figured Auburn was going to be pretty good in this game, but D. Nix having another good performance tonight. Let's see. Poppy says is our next head coach on the sideline wearing a plain blue Nike cap. He's going to have to do something if he becomes the head coach for real. Yeah, these kind of basic Nike hats are kind of killing me. Almost thought about asking him that in the press conference, and I don't think I can this week. I mean, there's too much shit going on now, but it probably would have been an appropriate question for the Mercer game press conference. My neck started hurting all of a sudden. It's kind of weird. I'm just sitting here, not even moving around hardly. LB Puppy notes it's a lowercase L. I like that. Auburn not considered a most likely SEC championship game matchup. That's surprising. Thought Auburn might be able to sneak their way in there. Just kidding. All right, so Mercer takes over at the 25. We've got 11:43 to go in the third. And honestly, we're probably one Auburn touchdown away from this game. Just need to go to a running clock and finish this bitch out. Oh, my goodness. Sly Smith with a lick on that wide out. A new boy is going to kill him if Sly hadn't. So that was a nice lick right there. The young man from Mumford, Alabama. Who's a fine box safety. Trying to become something a little bit more than that. Ryan D says, how many points would we have if Hugh was still here and Jay was still at quarterback? Less. Fewer. A lot fewer. That's all I would say. The previous play is under review. Is this going to be like a targeting or something? Like what will be the... why would we wonder about that last play? I thought it was pretty straightforward. LB says, JG, you're a couple plays behind us in real time. So here's the deal, LB. I'm doing a show from an RV park outside of Auburn. Oh, they are going to review it for targeting. I'm in an RV park outside of Auburn. We're doing this. This is Chip Chip's fortification. And we've got, bunker folks here just kind of hanging out and eating and drinking and having fun. And so we don't really have the kind of internet that we would normally have for the show. And but I thought it was good enough. So we're just going to try to make it work. And post-game, we'll talk to J-Head, and we may just wrap it up there. Ephesians thinks that Sly Smith is going to get a targeting adjudication on this. Yes, they are going to uphold the targeting. And so with Sly, that means he's out for this half and the first half of the Alabama game. Which kind of hurts a little bit. I mean, he plays fairly often. He can be a dime, he can be a nickel, and he can be a backup safety as well, strong safety behind Caleb Harris. So that hurts a little bit, but, you move on. I'm with LB Puppy. That didn't look dangerous to me, but it looked like a shoulder hit. But I feel like it's such a gamble when they review targeting. Boy, this tailback wearing 80s messing me up, man. It looks like Cordero Patterson. Used to do a lot of that. Former Auburn recruit, by the way. Samir Dowdy. He could be Samir's brother. I think he could be, in theory. Let's see. Poppy says, considering this game, will we potentially see Deuce next week? I would say no. I mean, anything could happen, I guess. But I think Ashton's going to start that game. Now, if Ashton got hurt or something, speaking of getting hurt, Zeke Walker is walking off the field gingerly here. Looks like he's favoring his left knee a little bit. Guy who's been here a long time, worked anonymously on the practice field for a number of years before getting his opportunity to actually play. But good rotation guy, and just a good story. A guy that really likes being at Auburn, appreciates the opportunities afforded him at Auburn University, and just doing his thing. All right, 2nd and 7 now without Sly. They're going to throw a screen there that Auburn got sucked in on a little bit there. New boy with the tackle. Eric Winters was fixing to help there. And a Woodyard supplemental as well. 1st and 10 for the Mercer Bears. Numbers are still updated. By the way, Malcolm, Cam's only got the 2 catches, including the Elastic Man catch for the touchdown. But your leading receiver is actually Malcolm, 4 carries, 58 yards. And your leading rusher, of course, is Deuce. But Justin for the tailbacks, 4 carries for 24 yards. We have not seen Omar, which surprises me and others. 1st and 10 for Mercer again. Oh, nice little spin move there. Got away from Rayon Strader. We've got Bryce Diaz playing a little bit there. TJ Rushing standing behind Coach DJ Durkin. Auburn using some 2nd and 3rd team guys. You still got Malik in there. Still got, Malik Blockton. Got Malik Autry in there. Got Derek Smith playing end. And looks like you got de facto. Got a sack there. Chris Murray from Sam Houston State. Nice play. Wardam Tiger says, RV Park, do you have a pineapple sign hanging on the door? No, we don't. It's actually Chip Chip's fortification, like I said. Bunker great Chip Chip, and he's very generous to cook us a bunch of food, bring a bunch of alcohol, and say, here, come hang out with me. And we were glad to do it, having a great time here. We got a 3rd and 13 here. So people here locally are concerned that this could be Mercer could convert this. He's going deep. Oh, my goodness. I hope he didn't get hurt. Wide receiver kind of ran into the wall down there. The pass was pretty damn close, and the guy was open, but nope. Close ain't good enough. So they fail on a third down again. They're 7 of 12. Man, if that pass is just half a yard shorter, that's a touchdown for them. Crawford in there, Jaquez Robinson in there, but nobody in situation to be able to knock that pass down. Either way, that's going to be a stop on third down, and they're going to have to punt this ball on 4th and 13. Although they're kind of in no man's land. I think if it was a shorter potential conversion, they would just go ahead and try that, but they took a delay to get a little bit more space. Ephesians believes that Mercer's quarterback's going to play in Power 4 next year somewhere, maybe like a Purdue or NC State or something like that. Could be interesting. SR71 asks a good question, and he's here with us. Has Zeke Walker been on the team since the Tuberville days? He has been on the team since the Malzahn days. I think he was signed by Malzahn. Seriously. I think he's a Malzahn guy, like, actually. I think he's a Malzahn guy in real life, bro. I mean, damn. What is it? Bushwhacker. Oh, Bushwhacker. What's that old boy, OG Tim? OB Tim? Or the guy who usually makes them, you know what I mean?
GT Tim.
Yeah. Yeah, GS Tim, you're right.
GS Tim, yeah.
He has been, like, actually. I got a JG's Dessert Swoogan for life. It's a Bushwhacker. Let's go ahead and drink it. Tiger34 says, did Walker turn 30 this year? He's not young. He is not young. I do love a Bushwhacker. I don't drink a lot of them. I try to avoid sweets when possible, but sometimes when you're hanging out, you just like a Bushwhacker, you know what I mean? The kid says number 5 again, horrible. LB Puppy says number 5 is not him. I think he was brought here really to be a depth piece, and when they've got injuries and stuff like that, I mean, he ends up playing a lot more. Oh, Green River poured in here. By the way, I'm really digging my bourbon glass today. I skeeched this off of Chip, and it's got a bunch of like old school Auburn Gator Bowl logo and all that kind of stuff. Good stuff, man. Really like it. Let's see. Ryan D says number 5 is going to have a ton of issues with Alabama's wideouts if he can't cover Mercer's wideouts. He hasn't been really covering much of anybody this year. He's a box safety. Now, he'll hit you, but the problem is that he might miss you, too. This is the truth. That's a tasty Bushwhacker, I'll be honest with you. Warnham Tiger says, JG, it's a The Villages joke, as you obviously just acknowledged. I mean, The Villages isn't necessary. I get where you're coming from with the pineapple thing. I knew you were going with, but this is a little different than The Villages. Although I have to be honest with you, I haven't been to The Villages. I've been by it. And I always joke with Cordy that we're going to move down there when we retire, because I feel like we would fit in with it just seems like folks that are partying, having a good time, which is what I'd like to do when I retire. But she does not want to go there, so we won't go there. I think she kind of likes it here in Alabama. I think she'd like to hang out at the lake, which is fine. I don't hate the lake. All right, we're coming back to Jordan Hare now. People starting to kind of disengage probably from this game a little bit. I think we should be one touchdown away from just going to a running clock. Going to run Deuce Knight back out there. I thought this might be an opportunity to move Jackson in there because it seemed like DJ wanted to play Jackson and may still play Jackson, but I thought this would be a good opportunity to slide him in there. But I got a very – hey, guys, let's watch this play right here. Hey, Cassidy P, let's watch this play right here, bro. I got a pretty good feeling about this one, my guy. Oh, goodness. Boom!
The more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
Hey! Damn! Skate, 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 skate! 12 of 17. 12 of 17 now for 211 and 2 tutties. You on here? No, he talks too much. No. Too much. Talks too much. All right, wow. Okay, another one-play touchdown drive for the Auburn Tigers. And 49 with Alex knocking that ball through. My goodness, y'all. Wow. I mean, the dude almost caught Malcolm, which I didn't think was humanly possible, but they didn't catch him. That's like being almost pregnant, right? You're not quite there. 49-17.
Big Chip said the deuce is loose.
Yes, sir. The deuce is cutting loose. He is playing a hell of a game. 6 touchdowns now accounted for. 4 on the ground, 2 through the air, including that 91-yard bomb to Malcolm Simmons. And Luke says it's time for this one right
Danger
here.
zone. This is your redheads, your strippers, anyone named Tiffany. This is where your car gets keyed, you get a bunny in the pot, your tires get slashed, and you wind up in jail.
This might be our earliest danger zone possibly ever, because we've only been doing danger zones for a couple years. Wow, 49-17. We did the danger zone.
Did we do the danger?
Yeah. I mean, 49-17.
Yeah, I think we're in the danger zone.
Yeah. Well, I think Mercer's in deep shit here. They're in trouble. They're in trouble.
I think we did our job.
I think Deuce may run to Macon before these guys get back. God damn. Yabo says J.A. can just follow Freeze to wherever he goes. And Mr. Master says Freeze stole money from Auburn. Ooh, interesting. Oh, you guys, they want a special Cam Coleman touchdown sound. Pay that man his money. We shall see what John Summerall thinks about it. Ah, I got you, fuckers.
I gotta get on that microphone again.
Yeah, I like the John Malkovich thing for Cam. That's good. E. Robinson says, no, don't pull Deuce. I don't want to see Jackson. Because we kind of know like what the story is there, right? 49-17, guys. Wow. Again, this was a 14-14 game after the first quarter. And, wow, it has definitely changed a little bit since then. Auburn up to a 429 yards of offense now. They have 263. Auburn has only run 36 plays, incredibly. They're averaging almost 12 yards per play. That is pretty damn good. And they're averaging about 5.1, which they probably aren't disgusted by that, but they've got other problems. I don't know what else to tell you. Time of possession still heavily weighted in their favor, but it's because Auburn, they've had two one-play drive touchdowns. And Auburn's generally been very efficient on offense, just kind of moving the ball down the field pretty quickly. But then they've had a couple situations where they matriculated the ball and did fine with that too. So they've just been very, very good on offense today. It helps when you've got a quarterback that can just take it 80 yards for a touchdown on the first play of the game. And Mercer's going to continue. They ought to be gambling for or pushing, I should say, for a running clock here. I mean, we're not even halfway through the third quarter yet. And this game's about to get out of hand. LB Puppy says, don't pull Deuce. He needs the reps. I'm 100% agree with that. Deuce, again, 6 carries for 173, 4 touchdowns, and he's 12 of 17 passing for 211 and 2 touchdowns. So truly one of the games for the record books, I think. Certainly for a freshman, no doubt about it. Blake is in the house. What's up, Blake? Blah, 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 Blake.
Is pimping easy?
Big Daddy Kane would say it ain't easy.
Glad to have you here, bro. Sorry for just joining the drain, but I'm feeling up for it. It's been a rough night and morning for me. Lost a real good friend. Ooh, unfortunately, it was his own doing. Hate to hear that, bro. Love and appreciate you. We feel the same way about you, Blake. Hang in there, bro. Sorry to hear that. Real sorry to hear that. We just been kind of cutting up here because Auburn's been playing such incredible football the last, I guess, quarter and a half. It's been some of the best football we've seen all year. It was 14-14 after one quarter, but they've really picked it up here. We've seen a pick six for Auburn. We have seen Deuce Knight take it 75 yards for a touchdown. We see Malcolm Simmons go 80-something for a touchdown. Oh, we just saw Caleb Harris decleat a young man. Mercer's just getting beat up right now. I think for them, I mean, they could win a championship this year at their level, and I think they ought to just make a business decision here and just keep this clock running and get the hell out of here and go try to win a championship, man. This game doesn't mean shit to them now. I would pull my starters and just get on home. EPW says Hugh Freeze the worst coach in Auburn history, ? There are some who would see it that way. His winning percentage is certainly the lowest since 1950. That's not even an opinion there. We did not think that he could be worse or significantly worse than Brian Harsin, but I think he was. It's just weird to me how he leaves and all of a sudden this stuff's starting to really look up. And I think that's a big plus for DJ. If you want my opinion, I am open to that. I'm very open to that, in fact. Oh, my goodness. Xavier Atkins just damn near got the ball. He almost beat the ball back to the quarterback. Got a 2nd and 10 here. Wow, some of the best football we've seen Auburn play in a long time here. And I realize it's Mercer, and yeah. But considering the troubles that Auburn's had, it's just good to see for a change, right? I mean, golly. It's been a while. We could write a song about it. We're looking at a 3rd and 7 now. Mr. Matzer says if Auburn would have fired Freeze earlier in the year, it would for sure make a bowl game. They may still make a bowl game. This gets them to 5 and 6. And then you got the game against Alabama. And I wouldn't be surprised at all to learn that Auburn beats Alabama. I mean, I don't think that's out of the question at all. By the way, how is Alabama doing? I don't pay any attention to them. Man, Auburn is beating the absolute piss out of these guys right now. 3rd and 7, and the guy just got absolutely creamed. Kayan Lee is out for blood. Xavier had a huge lick earlier that delodged a ball. And Auburn's defense is just rabid right now. They're keyed up, and they're laying some licks, man. Going for kill shots. Wardam Tiger says, how in the hell, this is news to a former San Diego kid's ears, how in the hell did our DC become Dan Fouts? Who knew? All right, they're going to punt this ball. 4th and 7 is probably a good idea. They need to get a running clock, man. They need to put this game away. They don't need to be out here anymore. Auburn's, let's see, Malcolm fair caught that at the 9, it looks like, so Auburn has a chance here to just kind of have a nice long drive, run the football. Jackson Arnold coming into the game. LB Puppy is disgusted. I have to admit, I'm not very enthused. But I thought that DJ would put him in because he said something about, this kid, he deserves to have an opportunity and he should have a career too, and we're going to make sure he can do that or whatever. What do you think about? Are you happy to see Jackson coming in? Jackson? No. Are you happy about him coming in, though? No, hell no. Nobody here wants to see him anymore. All right, first pass over the middle to Jeremiah, who grabs his midsection as soon as he catches the ball. 2nd and 2. Huh? Okay. They're predicting a sack here. Oh, Cam Coleman. Got an extra, 7 or 8 yards out of that one. See, this kind of in a way, this could take away some of the delirium of our Deuce Night High if Jackson comes out here and shreds these guys, because we know Jackson's not very good. So if he's going to kill Mercer too, it makes you kind of wonder if Deuce's numbers. Yeah, there it is. You got it. You got it. He said there would be a sack within the first 3 plays, and by God, the third play was a sack. He called it. Piss Jug called it. He said they'll have a sack in the first 3 plays. Wiki says, why can't we just keep Deucing? I don't understand. I kind of understand it, but they're just trying to give Jackson. I mean, Jackson busts his ass in practice too. It's a 49-17 game against Mercer. He's probably not going to get into the Iron Bowl. If he does, we're all going to be really happy. So I'm cool with that. Let's just give him a chance. I mean, come on, dude. But it is what it is. Mr. Matzer says Arnold out there taking his typical sack. D. Lucky's got the better question. He says, why is Cam in the game? They don't have, I'm not sure this is a true story, D. Lucky. I don't know if they have the depth where Cam can just, because normally I would think Sam Turner would be playing, but Sam's out for the season with an injury. And so I don't even know who you'd play at this point. Jackson, did you see the little jump? Raphael for a call? Like turning the double play right there? Yes, that's what it looked like, turning the double. He had a good arm. Kind of. Oh. Like the sway shot. Uh-oh, an RPO dropped. Oh, no.
Can we get a Raphael Belliard reference? Way back.
Yeah, I can't eat. I can't eat on the show.
You can eat.
I can?
Do you want chili or do you want?
Chili. Just a little bit.
Batted two tenths.
Okay. Courtney's going to bring me some chili.
Get hit by a pitch and bat 2 tenths.
I know that I'm not supposed to eat on the stream, and I'll put it on mute or something. I don't know. It was just so good. It's like brisket chili. Jackson with a throw. Oh, no. Cam just dropped a ball. Is that catchable? Ah. Tiger Man, I'm intrigued by your question here. Oh, first of all, Blake had a super chat. What's up, Blake? And I can't believe you're super chatting in light of the events you've been dealing with, bro. But I appreciate you. Got to catch up for 3 weeks being away on vacation and a bye week last week. Give you one of those right there.
Super chat.
He says, love and appreciation and good to see business being handled. Bammer, better beware. That's actually true. I'm telling you, it's not out of question to see the Auburn Tigers win this game coming up against Alabama. I could see that. Yeah, I didn't love that call. Appreciate you, Blake, and I'm sorry about what you're going through, bro. That is really tough. Tiger Man says, JG, can you discuss why you have silence skipping? Hold on, I got to think about this. I'm interested in this. Why you have silence skipping edited prior to release on the rundown? Silence skipping edited. Can you reword that? Just reword that in a way that I can understand it, because I'm not understanding it, but I'm interested. I'm so interested in that, because I've been really working on the podcast and making it sound as good as possible. So I'm interested. I just don't understand what you're asking. I'm sorry. Matt N notes 2 drop passes on this drive. One from Cam, which I thought was crazy drop, and the other one was a Singleton, which I didn't love. So it kind of hurt Jackson, but it is what it is. Oh, did they finally punt? Let's see. No, he had 2. He's had 2 punts. Scotty P says you can eat between buffering. Come on, that's funny, guys. It should be better than it was, though. I think it's better. I'm glad that you said something, Scotty P, because I know you know what you're talking about, and when you said it looked bad, I was like, we gotta do something here. You're the last straw. If you've given up, I'm out. So I'm glad we got it restarted, and I think it's been better. appreciate you being straight with me about that. So, Tiger Man, don't give up on me, bro. I want to know what you're trying to say because I'm interested in this. Supreme says, I don't want to see Jackson anymore today. That is an idea that a lot of people on this chat can get behind, I think. Spicy Pieces, what's up from Thailand, fam? Can't hide money, Big Daddy. Wonder if there's a sound we could make for that. Maybe this one right here.
You could drop a tarantula into his shorts and he'll still be cool.
Who is that with D-Nix and Darren? I can't see. The TV's kind of turned away from me in a way. There's a lot of... It's hard for me to see, but it's cool. Diego says, can see now that Jackson was somewhat part of the problem. Yeah, he definitely was. Bryce Diaz was a missile coming for that quarterback. 3rd and 3, and they do not get the yardage. By the way, I got to get updated on that. 3rd down is they're 8 of 15 now. And Auburn on 3rd down is 7 of 9. All right, we got a super chat coming through from the man, Burner. He's a closer. Burner tends to join us late and jumps in with super chats late, and we appreciate that, of course. He says, thanks for all you do, JG. We have a future stud at quarterback is what he's saying, which I would argue that he's a current stud. I don't know. I don't know, man. Ashton had such an amazing game against Vanderbilt. Damn near did everything perfect. And, I mean, now it's like, boy, you see, I don't like Malcolm. I do not like to see Malcolm limping like that. He's the backup punter, you know. And now you see, Deuce is back. Deuce is back in, y'all. Look at this.
Oh, wait, did they put... They took it.
There's no amount of dude wipes that can clean up that shit. That's what Blackbird said. This is the end of Jackson Arnold. What in the world? They're putting Deuce back in? I mean, that's cool, but yay, and now number 1 tailback gets tackled for a loss. Why? What are we doing? Why is Jeremiah in the game? I don't understand. All right, we're going to be going. First of all, we're going to the 4th quarter now, okay? And there's Jesse Stone talking to Deuce Nye, the assistant quarterback's coach, counseling him, talking with him. Another super chat from Burner who came through with the same one. I hope that was not something that you did want to do twice, but we still love you. Oh, he came back. He kind of reiterated what he was saying earlier. Thanks for all you do, JG. We have a future stud at quarterback. Do we have a 4th string quarterback? They do. I don't know who he is because he's a walk-on. He's always in a green jersey, but he's a little, really thin left-handed guy. And I'd like to see him play too, honestly. I mean, guys, it's 49-17 against Mercer. Let's just get this shit over with. Hand the ball off. Let's go. All right, Tiger Man is back, and I'm very interested to see this. He says, which seemingly you have it set to do. The best example is the song played at the intro and outro. Podcast apps for listeners have the option to turn this on or off. I'm going to be honest, bro. I mean, I know that I've mixed, if you will, or cut, 700 podcasts, but I don't consider myself an expert on this, and I feel like I'm missing something here. I know what you're saying is significant, but I don't know how to interpret it. So maybe you just send me a DM on the side and we talk about it, because I'm always looking for ways to make it better, bro. He says, if the final release already has the silences edited out, then they are forced to have joke deliveries altered. Thank you. Nope. Appreciate you, young lady. You look great. Love your hair.
It's a little froed right now.
God, that chili is so good. We're just going to have to talk about this, Tiger Man. I need to learn a little bit about this. So please DM me, seriously. And we'll talk about it, okay? Because I want to make it better. All right, we still got some other stuff to talk about. LB Puppy says take Cobb out, which I am 1,000% in favor of. Hell, man, just put Alvin out there or something. You're not going to ruin his red shirt. Just hand the ball off on a B-gap run or something, and let's just keep this game going. I mean, geez Louise. Blake R says, hi, Courtney. Of course, Courtney's over here. Well, Courtney runs a child care center, so when there's kids around, she's like in a different mode, you know. She loves hanging out with kids, and she's talking to Cassidy P's wife. Everybody just kind of hanging out, having a good time. I love it. Ephesians asks, is there a quarterback battle going into the Iron Bowl? I think absolutely no way. This is Ashton's job 100% is the way I see it. Hey, Beppo is a fan. He wants to run Alvin, too. Get number 22 out there, man. Why not? You don't got to know everything. Just say, I'm going to give you the ball, and you go that way. If there's somebody in the way, go to the ground. Just keep the ball, keep the clock running. Are you out?
Yeah, I gotta go let the dogs out.
We could write a song about it. I said we could write a song about it.
Yeah. Somebody was
All right, looks like Piss Jug is going to bounce now. He's got to go let the dogs out. Oof, 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 oof. We enjoyed having him here today with his joggers. He's wearing what I would call girl joggers, but it's okay. He's a good dude. He's just fashion savvy. He's been here a long time. Hornatius says that AA is my OPP. Better watch out. And Beppo says, hey, Courtney, with a K. Watch those. All right, so they're putting Deuce back in. LB Puppy, me and him are on the same page here. Why in the world is Jeremiah Cobb playing right now? Come on, man. Put somebody else in there. There's got to be somebody else. Deuce almost got picked off right there, but he actually got the ball to Cam Coleman. How'd that happen? I thought it was going to be picked, and then Cam got it. Boy, he put some horsepower on that throw, didn't he? Cam's now got 5 catches for 65. Need to update that. He's throwing the ball with some absolute fire on that ball right now. Good golly. I told you guys he has a great arm talent. There's no doubt in that. He's got amazing arm talent. I just didn't know. I didn't know if he was going to be a good quarterback. You know what I mean? I just didn't know. I didn't have enough data. There goes Jeremiah again. Don't get hurt, please. Jeremiah's looking over there going, are you really still want me to keep playing? Jeremiah, by the way, 12 catches for 32. I'm sorry, 12 carries now for 32 yards. You guys see those numbers aren't very good. Believe me, he's earned every inch of that. Great pass pro on this. Boy, Deuce is trying to give him the hesitation shake right there, and it didn't work. Got a couple yards. Comes up hopping a little bit, but he seems all right. He's smiling. He's having a good time. D-Meek is wondering, why are these guys still in? I am wondering that myself so very much. I mean, Cam Coleman's still in there. What are we doing? You got Cam Coleman, Bryce Kane, B. Frazier. You've got Jeremiah. And probably Singleton up there is the Z. And Deuce just got sacked, which is actually fine. Just keep the clock running. God bless, man. Put this thing away. Oh, look at this. So they're going to go for a field goal, and I think Alex McPherson is going to hit this bad boy. Hey, guys. I feel pretty good about this field goal attempt. If I'm not wrong, I think it's the longest one for Alex all year. It's 47 yards. Yes, sir. Alex McPherson with a 47-yarder. We got a field goal sound for that, don't we? I can't remember which one it is, though. I need FG sound. I keep meaning to change that. We'll just try this one. No, not that one. Oh, here we go. This is it. You want to jump on? Yeah, come on. It's the man, Chipper. You got it? Where you at?
Hey, guys.
There he is, Chip.
I just want to know why you aren't here.
Yeah, you're not talking to me. You're talking to people who are listening.
Yeah. I mean, you should be here.
Did we talk enough about it on the bunker about where to go and stuff?
I tried, but
what happened?
Hey, we're having a good time.
You're damn right we're having a good time.
All I really wanted to jump on and say is go for 2 on the next touchdown because I want 60.
No, me
That's
too.
it. That's all I wanted to say right now. I'll come back later.
All right.
War Eagle, guys.
There he is, War Eagle. What up, G? I'm eating the shit out of this pizza, the chili again. Unbelievable. Brisket chili. Bego says, good Lord, I love seeing Alex kick. Isn't it great to see him be able to hit these kicks again, that he's strong and feeling good again? Cleveland says, Hugh was starting QB3 all along. Good grief. He's actually not wrong. I mean, I just, it's crazy to me that Jackson was the choice for so long, despite all the evidence to the contrary. And the reason that he kept getting those opportunities is because he was paid a lot of money. For being real about it. I mean, that's what happened. They paid him a lot of money, and they said, we can't pay the guy that we're paying half that money to or a third of that money to. Not talking about Deuce, I'm talking about Ashton. And so they just stuck with the guy that they were paying all the money to. It was just a misassessment by... Thank you. It was a misassessment by... Huh? Hell yeah, it was. And if Deuce gets another touchdown run, I'm going to need it down here, Daddy. Shit. I mean, seriously. I need a towel or something. Need a bat rag. Poppy Clan says, I like that Donkey Kong sound. Yeah, this one right here. It says, how high can you get? Yeah, I didn't know you were that old, Poppy. I know you're old enough to know all that stuff. Look at Alex. Look how happy he is, man. He's like, I'm back, bitches. He didn't actually say that, but. Well, he's probably one of my 5 favorite Auburn players ever, man. Just the stuff he's gone through, the attitude he has, the humility he has, the resilience that he has. He's on a different level, man. He's such a stud. And he's a damn good player. I mean, I really think talent-wise, he's one of the best kickers they've ever had, and Auburn's had a bunch, as you guys know. It's kind of back to who he was, you know? He'll never be the same, but God, he's so tough. Love him. War Eagle, to you, are you leaving? I can't tell. War Eagle to you. One of Cassidy P's daughters is saying War Eagle to everybody. She's amazing. I love kids. They've raised them right. What are you singing? Are you singing the song, aren't you? War Eagle, fly down the field, ever to conquer, never to yield. War Eagle. There you go. You got it. There she is. She's singing the heck out of that. Yeah, you're singing that. We need to get Cassidy P over here. You guys will probably like hey, Cassidy P. Damn. Hey, you think she could sing that on the air?
Yeah, where do you sing? Can you sing, maybe?
You have to hold the mic though.
Can you sing that?
Can you sing it now? Oh, she's getting nervous with the mic.
Here, come here. You want to pretend over here? Nobody will know. Nobody will know if you. Okay, all right.
All right. Yeah, microphone gets some people skittish sometimes.
Wait, how's the Auburn song go?
How does it go? Oh, she gets nervous whenever the mic gets around her. She was singing it so well too.
Wait, how's it go? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, but she's gonna stop. All right, we'll get her next time. Thanks for the bourbon.
Thank you for the show.
Thank you. All right, sorry guys. Hey. Wait, Max says, "Is it me? So the stream stuck? The stream is not stuck. It's just me. We had some folks leaving, and I wanted to say goodbye to them. Looks like Mercer's gone ahead and put their backup quarterback in. The ball has been knocked out, and the Auburn Tigers. We've created another turnover. Strip sack. Another turnover. And the Auburn Tigers going to take over again. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Is that Duke?
Hey, y'all, I still think 6 field goals going to win this thing.
Yeah, I do too. So Duke Smith getting his first run, I think, of his Auburn career right here. Duke Smith, wide receiver. He's been playing scout team for a while. It's Duke Smith. Duke. It's Duke. Yeah, Jordan knows. He says Duke Smith signing. That's exactly it. Yes, sir. Nice kick from Alex. There he is. 55-17. Alex with a 49. He had a 47-yarder on the last drive, and then this one 49. And Ephesians, of course, doing his tally for Alex points at 13 now. So a fine day for Alex. Looks like he's regained most or all of that range. I mean, he had a few extra yards on that one, too, so that's good, man. 55-17. Again, this game was 14-14 at the end of the first quarter. And there were some folks, including me, that were like, whoa, what is going on here? And then all of a sudden, like a rocket, Auburn gone. Hornatius trying to drive our friend Reynolds W crazy. Says Dwayce and Alex needed this game. Dude, the timing is amazing on that. Small Victory says, healthy Alex going into the Iron Bowl. Gus voice. That's pretty big. Alex is a really good kicker when he's healthy. Everybody knows that. I know that. Miss Christie knows that. Hornatius says, Cassie's daughter gave you bourbon. She did not. She's probably, I wonder how old she is, 5-ish? And she was singing War Eagle, like the fight song. And it was the most adorable thing you've ever heard in your life. And I really wanted to put the mic up to her and let her sing it so you guys could hear this because it would absolutely melt your heart. But she got skittish once the microphone got up there. Somebody's saying 61-yard field goal. I don't get the joke, but that was 49-yarder. But I swear, if we could have had the War Eagle fight song, the Auburn fight song right there, we would have probably finished the stream right there. It was the sweetest thing you've ever heard. Here comes the train. I just love it when the train comes by. That's how you know you're in the big city. When the train comes by. Do you have any of that chili? Good. I don't think I would make good decisions around that chili if it was around me consistently. Brisket. The chili. It's amazing. There's no doubt. Max knows. He's heard Gus talk a ton. So somehow I've been paying attention to a lot of other stats in this game. Mercer actually has 7 tackles for loss, which is pretty amazing in a game where Auburn's just dominated them. 480 yards of offense for Auburn. And, of course, Deuce has been just a problem from start to finish for Mercer. But 7 tackles for loss is still a little alarming. Auburn has 4, to be fair. Poppy says, any more buffering and you may time travel back a few hours. It's been rough, Jay, but thanks for hanging with us, bro. I know. I'm sorry, man. The good news is that for the Iron Bowl next week, I'm going to be back home, and we're going to have super fast internet there. At least it has been for a long time, and shouldn't have any problems at all. Of course, it's a little less fun when we're not hanging out with folks and doing that whole thing. I probably should have brought another camera. Just kind of showing the rest of this zone here so you guys can just kind of see what's going on. I'll think about that next time. I'm just glad I got this thing kind of put together halfway decently. And I know the numbers have been weird as far as viewers because we probably buffer and people bounce or get bounced or whatever. By the way, I want to update some of these numbers. Jackson is now officially 15 of 20. I know you guys love hearing those numbers. 15 of 20 for 239 is where he's at. Still has the 2 touchdowns. For what it's worth, Jackson ended up going 3 for 5 for 31. And Deuce now has 9 carries for 162. He's gone backward a little bit just because of sacks or whatever. Hornatius is doing a 6'7". 6'7". Ah! That's it seems like girls basketball has been doing that a bunch. Kids get a lot of opportunities to do that. Let's see. This is news to me because I haven't been paying attention. But Blake says, I saw where Gus interviewed for Arkansas. There's no doubt he'd be a perfect fit for that job. I love Arkansas. Spent a lot of time in this beautiful state, natural state. I love it. Max says, LOL, no doubt. Max is a good one. I saw Max is in one of your chats, Jay. He's real good. He don't call me JG. He calls me Jay. I saw Max is in one of your chats, Jay. And me and Chris, you just want to tell Max to have a good day. There's no doubt. All right, let's just keep this clock running, guys. 7 minutes to go. 7 minutes to go. Mercer just trying to get something going here with their backup quarterback in the game. They've got a championship to worry about. 3rd and 5, and they are not going to have it. New Boy Fagans was right there. Johnny on the spot, although his name's not Johnny. His name's Anquan. And gets another stop on 3rd down. Auburn's had a bunch of 3rd stops in the second half. Shit, really, like since the first quarter, they've had a bunch of stops. And they're going to go ahead and punt this ball. I really hope Auburn just runs the football in this next possession. Wardam Tycho says, Jay, don't sweat it. Friggin' fantastic drain. I know we've been talking a lot of, I know I've been kind of babbling a little bit more and talking to folks in the periphery, but that's just part of it. We don't do these too often. I think we do one a year. We did the Kentucky game last year down at his at Chip Chip's Orange Beach place, and just like hanging out with the folks, subscribers, love it. You guys, I bet pretty much everybody in this chat is a subscriber at Auburn Sports, and I just appreciate you guys for making it possible for me to live my life like this and do this for a living. And if I didn't have you guys, I would not be doing it for a living. I would suck. And but I'm glad to be here to entertain for you guys and sometimes give you guys some information. I know some folks on the bunker were pretty upset about the lack. They said there was a perceived lack of information on the coaching search. But guys, if they've offered some raw and they're just waiting for this to all shake out, I don't know what else to tell you. Poppy Clan, I had no idea. He says, class of 1990, Jay. Donkey Kong is in my wheelhouse. I had no idea you were a class of 90 guy like myself. Had no idea. You seem much younger to me than when I met you. I'm Bailey 5 says, that's Mario, my man. It's me. It's Mario. And Max says that SMU pulled off a 6-7 celebration today. I had no idea, man. Wow. That's a lot of points to be scoring, bro. Ephesians says Auburn women's basketball has had a great start. Wins and losses, yes, but I still don't think they're very good. I think they're okay-ish. They'll be bottom half of the SEC this year. Maybe be bottom quarter. But Larry, what I like about Larry Watkins is he's super pragmatic about it, and he's like, I got to coach better. What he's saying is he doesn't have the reputation to recruit really well right now, so he's got to win recruits with his coaching. And hopefully that will eventually get him to a point where he can get recruits through reputation. I think that's exactly the way it actually works for them. Wardam Tiger says nothing but the best for Gus. Not mad. Gus has got nothing but good things to say about Auburn. And I understand why things kind of went sour for him here, but he never was a dick about anything ever. And his wife's an absolute legend. One of my favorite people that I've ever met, regardless of association. And I think Courtney would say the same thing. We love Miss Christie. Just the coolest chick you can imagine. Just good folks, and I hope to hang out with them again one of these days. Mobile alum in the house. What's up, young lady? She said, hey, JG, we love you and AA. Thank you. Mobile alum is a frequent, I may say every single time, member of our events that we do down in Orange Beach / Mobile. We're a long way from there today. We're near Auburn University today, off of Highway 14 toward Lochapoka from Auburn, but in an RV park here. It's been awesome. And so Bill M says, is there anything we can take away today? Why are we watching these highlights? I don't want to see this. Oh, I like that one, though. Truck City. I don't like that one either. Oh, I do like that one. Sure. Oh, we opened it? Well,
Because it's an amazing gift. Look at it.
hold on. Thank you.
Yes. And open it. It's a gift. Yes.
Wow, you're just...
Thank you, number 20.
Oh, thank you, number 20.
I know I'm going to have it for myself.
I saw that double oak that he had. Thank you. Let's see. Well, is there a bam? There's a bammer there. Everywhere we go, there's a bammer. What, that dickhead showed up at Jordan Hare on Mercer game week with his bammer shit on. God, what a dumbass. Go to your own game. You know what I mean? Go to your own game. Jeez. Anthony R., last name redacted, says, so JG, after the clock hits 0 next weekend, Summerall is walking through that door, correct? I would argue that would happen. I don't necessarily know through that door right then, but it would be very soon after that, yeah. And I just think the whole thing about, like, oh, miss and blah, 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 I think it's way overstated. I think it's, like, Auburn's got their guy. That's how I feel about it. Wait a minute. Guys, something's going to happen. Something's about to happen here. I don't know what's going on. I can't see it, but I know something's about to happen good for the Auburn Tigers. You guys got an idea what's about to happen? Don't spoil it for me. Jackson Arnold is running. He's in the open field. He's still in the open field. He's rumbling. He's bumbling. He's stumbling. Touchdown, Auburn Tigers! Jackson Arnold.
The more you fuck around, the more you're going to
Oh, my God. Another touchdown. Yes, sir. Jackson Arnold with a 56-yard tutty. And he lands on Alvin Henderson when he scores, too. Give Alvin Henderson some credit for getting rolled up on for that touchdown, by the way. And Alex is going to hit that extra point, too. So, Ephesians, we're going to need an updated Alex McPherson tally on that one. Schaefer Kios has built a statue of Legos. Yeah, come on. Chip's here with us now.
Thank you, Jackson Arnold. You are my hero.
He's amazing, isn't
60
he?
points.
62 for the Auburn Tigers, 547 yards. Just a teeny bit short of double as many yards as them. They have 287. Auburn has 547. And again, like since the first quarter ended, this has been an absolute bludgeoning. Oh, go ahead, yeah.
SR71 Blackbird says one more touchdown and we get 69 points.
Oh.
Page 69.
We need 6-7.
69 points. Thank you.
So I can't say it. I'm gonna get cut off on YouTube if I asked you which one you'd prefer, 69 or ass to mouth. Like, well, I didn't say that, but if I did. These are the questions that we wondered. Poppy Clan says Pac-Man Arnold. I got Pac-Man on here, don't I? I moved it up here just for you, bro. Oh, no, it's not on here. I said I'm using some of my backup equipment here. Let me get that Pac-Man sound for you, bro. Because I mean, you and I both love the Pac-Man sound. I didn't realize you were my age, so now that I know that, I'm gonna remember that forever. Where's my Pac-Man sound? There it is, right here. Auburn just gobbling up pellets today. 62-17, man. After a game that was 14-14 after the first quarter. How about that? Mike, I love the attitude. Says good for the kid. Been a tough year for him. Whether you like him or you don't like him as a quarterback, look, man, he's a kid out here just grinding like the rest of us are. And it's good to see him getting some payoff. He's doing all the work, too, in practice. And I know in the games it hasn't quite translated, and that's all fair. And it's probably Pickles? Is his name Pickles? No shit. J.P. Pickles. What a stud, man. This guy's amazing. J.P. Pickles? This guy. Yeah. See, my name sucks compared to that. I wish my name was J.P. Pickles. Apparently, Pat McAfee picked Mercer to win this game straight up. Are you shitting me? Oh, my goodness. A super dog. What? Let's see who all we got playing here. We got Jacoby Matthews playing. I see Bobbles out there. Sorry, I can't see right now. They're showing the Mercer guys. I'm curious to see who's going to be out here. It's going to be like their second and third team guys, mostly. You got Donovan Starr, number 22, playing corner. Eric Winters is out there. 44 is Darion Smith. 43, I think, that's Caleb Wheatland. 42 is probably Granberry. Who's that big-ass nose, man? Is that Jordan? Yeah, it's Jordan Crawford. Oh, my goodness. New boy had a bad miss right there. Jacoby Matthews is 20. 12, is Bobble. Super chat coming through from AU88, who was unhappy in the last time we had a brain drain, but feeling better, I reckon, or possibly. This is a 31-17 game under Hugh Freeze. Possibly so. Appreciate that.
Super chat.
Thank you, AU88. Appreciate you being part of the community here. A. Robinson says JP Pickles is an amazing name. Guys, I bet there's not many of us in this chat that have a better name than JP Pickles, dude. There's Granberry. Got himself a tackle there. There's actually somebody playing right now in the defensive backfield that I'm not sure I know who that is. I mean, no shit. I think it was look at this. I love that they're showing the Bammer. Me and Jason Caldwell from Inside the Auburn Tigers, or Auburn Undercover now, we've been doing this since 99, and every fucking time we go to an event, we can find a Bammer. And one time we were at a baseball regional at Georgia Tech where Auburn was playing Jacksonville, the Dolphins, and there were probably 30 people in the stands, and there was a cluster of Bammers there, like booing Auburn. I swear to you. It's the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, imagine being that consumed. You know what I mean? I mean, there's like literally 20 people in the stands, and you got a cluster of Bammers that are booing Auburn at Georgia Tech, no less. J.P. Pickles. AU88 says Pickles jerks is jerking. Is he jerking for Durkin? Probably ought to be. Florida? Oregon over who? Uh-oh. I'm getting the update that Oregon is up a touchdown on USC right now. It could be trouble in paradise for some people. Small Victory says, yeah, you picked that first name carefully at birth. That's absolutely true. Let's see. Mike says, if JS is the man he says he is, he will stick with his boys till the end. Talking about that. Anthony says, Donovan Starr. No. I know Donovan's 22. It was somebody who has a teen number, and it was a safety with the long hair. I wasn't sure who that was right off. I probably know who that is. I just didn't recognize it. But I watched Donovan Starr in practice a lot. He always wears 22. I think he's going to be good. It's just going to take a couple years for him to get better. What do we got here?
It's just a Coke Zero.
Unleaded?
It's leaded, but it's Coke Zero. Tastes good, though. It's Coke Zero.
Yeah, I know. Did it have any liquor in it? No. Oh, well, shit. Okay. Thank you. I'm good.
You got chili on your chin.
I'm good. Poppy Clint says my real name is RJ Tomatoes. Hey, why did they leave? It was just time?
They're going to visit their friends before they go home.
Oh, okay. You doing all right?
I'm great.
Okay.
You doing all right?
Well, I saw Dad earlier. He has he been drinking a little bit?
Yeah.
I know he has been. He has been. Poppy Clan says his real name is RJ Tomatoes. He outed himself.
You pour that?
No, not right now. I need to continue running the show. I've been drinking. I had Bushwhacker. I had bourbons.
60 points. You don't need to run that.
I know. We still got to do the J-Head call. Let's see. Wardam Tiger says AU88. This is a 31-27 Mercer game under Hugh. That's actually probably true. And AU88 just says touche. Blake says, Cordy, Blake wanted to say hello to you. Well, he was just in the chat. Yeah, she says hi back, Blake. She appreciates you, bro. We missed you on the brain drain last night, but we completely, I'm sorry, the bourbon blend last night, but we completely understand that you were dealing with some stuff that was way bigger. Just let you know that your family was thinking about you, bro. Spinnaker, a.k.a. Ravin the Legend, says Bush Smasher. You've had a few of those. When we have GS Tim over here to make them, it's different. He's actually got a machine here, believe it or not, on his counter where he makes the Bushwhackers like with a machine. It's pretty amazing. All right, we still have some. Incredibly, this game's still going. It's 1:53 to go. Now, on my TV, it's 3rd and 7. I think it's going to actually be 4th and 4 with 1:53 to go. For some reason, the clock stopped, and I'm disgusted. No, it actually hasn't. It's still running. We just hadn't had a play run. There's my man, Jordan Crawford. If we're being real, Jordan Crawford might benefit from losing like a few pounds, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. If he's going to play nose, I guess you got to be a big boy, and I know he's a good athlete. He just looks really big out there. Is that 18 playing Mike Backer right now? Or I'm sorry, Will Backer? Who is that? I can't see great on the TV right now. Is that number 18? Who is 18? 18 linebacker. That's one I don't know. Who is that? I'm trying to think of who that would be. An outside backer wearing 18. Oh, LB Puppy said it was so sweet how AA whipped your chin, JG. Oh, man, that's regrettable. That's a regrettable moment for me on the air. She's always looking out for me, though. We've been together 33 years. She knows how to keep an eye on me. She never wants me to look bad. She's over here having to talk to number 20, and it's always a struggle sometimes with number 20. He can be a lot. He's just trying to be. Whoever that is made a great tackle right there. Who is that? Who's 18? I don't know who that is right off. I don't know. Is it a walk-on? Oh, that's why I don't know who it is. Oh, it's fucking JJ Falk. That's why I don't recognize him. Okay. It's JJ Falk. My bad. Logan, outstanding job, bro. And also Anthony got that too. I'm going to give you an applause for that. Good shit, man. I don't know why I didn't figure that out. I honestly, this is a true story. So JJ is almost always on the scout team, and so I don't even see him like repping and stuff. All right, officially, this game is a wrap. That's going to be it. That's a final. 62-17 for the Auburn Tigers. A decisive W. DJ gets the, DJ, excuse me, gets the, well, JJ also gets the satisfaction of having participated in and been a part of a really nice Auburn victory, if you're being honest. I mean, good comprehensive performance and just dismissing a inferior ball club. And they're not terrible in their own group, you know what I mean, but compared to Auburn today, they are definitely nowhere near. So I'm going to make sure our stats are updated before we say goodbye to this page, just for good measure. Deuce finishes 15 of 20 for 239, 2 touchdowns passing. Jackson goes 3 of 5 for 31. Deuce finishes nine carries for 162, so those numbers are all correct. 4 tutties. Jackson finishes 3 carries for 53 for 1 tutty. I didn't put him up there. Jeremiah goes 12 for 32. No tutties for him, unfortunately. Receiver, 5 catches for 149. Cam Coleman, 5 catches for 65, and the amazing Spider-Man touchdown catch that was amazing. Third downs, 8 of 19, 7 of 11. We'll go ahead and finish that out just to keep it real. And now your stats are complete. How about that? Very, very comprehensive W. And you also get a, that'll do, donkey, that'll do. That is Kenyatta Watson sitting there giving Deuce Knight a big hug. Kenyatta, a key member of the off-the-field staff there, great recruiter, even from the state of Georgia, but does a lot of work in a lot of different areas, and an absolute stud. Schaefer Kia jumps in. Glad to have you here with us all day, bro. Great job today. Said, love the on the location stuff. Keep it up. If we could just do this and have perfect internet, you know what I mean? That would be the best thing. But I appreciate you saying that. I think it's fun, man, just being able to hang out with the subscribers. And, yeah, I'm here because of you guys and these guys, too. And gals. And Max, thanks for pointing out that was JJ, number 18. I don't know why I missed that. He's been on scout team for so long, I don't even see him rep. You know, a lot of times he's wearing, well, all the time he's wearing somebody else's jersey. You know, he's wearing like a green 28 or 48 or whatever, and I don't even recognize him. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and bounce over to Sir J Head. Let me make sure he is good to go. And we'll do J Head here, and then we'll just kind of feel it out from there. I know you probably guys. It's only 4 o'clock. I keep forgetting. We're still a month. Yeah, we're almost exactly a month away from the solstice, but it gets dark around here, and I wish that it would stay light a little bit longer. Good news is that Sir J Head said he is good to go. So let's go ahead and get him on the air, and let's debrief after this game against the hated Mercer Bears. A game that Auburn, after the first quarter, was just unbelievably good in this game in a lot of different ways. Where are you, Sir Alan Head? There he is right here. There he is. I was getting nervous there for a second.
JGT, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Alan Head?
How you doing,
dude?
man?
I was a little bit concerned, I'm not going to lie, about what might have been going on after that first quarter, but man, it got blown out in a hurry, didn't it?
It really did. A little bit of a sleepy start, which happens sometimes when you're coming off of a bye week and you're playing. You know, I mean, look, it's an FCS team, right? It's a good FCS team, but it's an FCS team, and I think sometimes they come out and they play a little bit like it's their Super Bowl, and Auburn plays down to its level of competition or kind of plays with its food a little bit. But at the end of the day, they separated themselves. You saw talent level play up to its ceiling, or maybe not to its ceiling, but play up to its capability. And all in all, it's a feel-good win for Auburn as they go into the Iron Bowl.
Yeah, huge. And look, man, Deuce, he was amazing running the football. I didn't know he was that good running the football. But passing, I thought he looked really good too, J-Head. I loved what I saw from him tonight.
No, well, I think you continue to see development from him, which is a good thing. Where he'll need to continue to grow is everything is pretty much still a fastball right now. And so he's going to have to learn to change velocity a little bit more than he does. But you saw a guy make quick decisions, be able to get the ball out there, get it to his playmakers. They gave him a lot of half-field reads and some easy RPOs to be able to complete. But again, at the end of the day, this is a true freshman making his first start. And I thought you saw what could be a really, really good player for Auburn for the years to come if they're able to keep him out of the transfer portal this upcoming cycle. And I don't have anything saying that that's what's going to happen. It's just, look, it's the name of the game now, right? Like every year is an evaluation for these kids and they decide what they want to do. But if Auburn is ready to put the future with him, I think that it's a really talented piece to build around. That's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, it's going to be tough to keep him because if Ashton's coming back, you know, the assumption is going to be that Ashton's going to be the number one guy. But boy, Deuce was really impressive today. You think it could be a competition?
I think it could, and I think that's what you have to tell him. You can't tell Ashton that he's the starter, and you certainly can't tell Deuce that he's the starter. You got to let them know that it's an open competition, and if they're smart, they probably let that battle go all the way into fall. You don't name somebody coming out of spring. Not well. I guess there's only one portal now anyway, a portal window now anyway. So you just got to get through January at this point. And then it is what it is from that standpoint. But no, I would let them basically know it's an open competition. And I think Ashton's the kind of kid that wants to be here. I think Deuce might be up to the challenge. I don't think he wants to be promised anything, but he certainly needs to understand that he's got a chance to earn and compete for the starting spot. I don't think he's interested in coming back here just to ride the bench. That's for sure.
Yeah, he's too good for that. Defensively, first quarter, we're like, uh-oh, this could be trouble. Me and you were texting a little bit, and then, boom, they, really locked them down, I thought.
They did. I thought Mercer did a really good job as far as changing their looks, doing some different things offensively that probably caught Auburn off guard. And, look, in fairness to DJ, he's balancing a whole lot right now. So to have to call a game while also managing a team, it's difficult. But, again, I felt like they finally adjusted, and when they did, you saw the talent really kind of take off. And culminate in multiple turnovers. I mean, towards probably end of the second quarter, you start to really see them solidify themselves, get a nice interception there before the end of the half. And then in the second half, they just poured it on.
Yes.
And it felt like a different Elijah Melendez, another interception, but an interception return for touchdown. And my God, that kid runs like Bobby Boucher from the Waterboy, man. Like he just, God bless him, dude. But really big day for some of the young players. Obviously, you hate seeing Sylvester Smith pick up, that targeting call in the second half. It was the right call, but it's tough, man. I know he's aggressive, and they're going to need him. So hopefully he'll be ready to go coming off the bench in the second half of that game.
Do you think this helps DJ's case to be the next head coach at Auburn? I mean, do you think that even matters at this point?
I mean, I don't think it hurts it, that's for sure. Does it help it? I don't know. I mean, I think he did what was expected for the most part, right?
Yeah. But if Hugh's coaching, this is probably 24-17, right? And maybe the other way. Maybe Mercer.
I agree with you. Okay. But Hugh took us to a low in some of the offensive production of football. Like we're almost back to the 3-2 game versus Mississippi State. It got bad there towards the end, my man. But no, look, he did what was expected of him today. I think you have to give him his credit for being able to balance a lot, keep a team together, keep them motivated. Because they came out a little bit flat on defense. That game could have gotten away from them. They could have allowed Mercer to score more points than he did, but he kept them together. They put a competent product out there on offense, not just competent, a really good product out. Derek Nix, 2 games in a row where he's really called a very good game. He's gotten his playmakers the ball. And I think he's showing some people that he can call games, and there's some legitimacy to him being an offensive coordinator. But again, is this something, at the end of the day where you can plant your flag and say, yeah, DJ showed exactly why he should be the next head coach at Auburn? No, I don't think you can say that. But I think he definitely took steps in showing that he can manage a program, that you can do what is expected of you, and that's win games like this. And then we'll just kind of see where it is in the Iron Bowl, as far as his candidacy is concerned.
Yeah. I love him. I think he does a great job. Where are you seeing this search in general? I personally feel, J-Head, this is Summerall. I think they pretty much got this wrapped up. But there's other people that think he might go to Ole Miss or blah, blah, blah. How are you seeing this play out?
Well, I mean, I think I put on the board not sure last night. I think it's either DJ or Summerall, and my information leans towards it being Summerall at this point. But I also don't have anything that says that it's completely locked up either. Now, the Ole Miss part of it doesn't scare me as much as maybe it does other people, right? Like I'm not overly concerned. But again, we've seen deals fall apart. I mean, at this time, back in 2022, Lane Kiffin was coming to Auburn.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? Like that was done. And then as they got into the week, I think it was about Tuesday when everything kind of fell apart. So things can still be undone. Nothing is a sure thing until they get a name signed on an MOU saying he's coming to Auburn 100%. But I wouldn't disagree with you and say that my information leans more towards John Summerall at this point than it does DJ, but I think DJ is a viable candidate and that he's somebody that's still in contention for it.
Yeah, they're playing good football, and I would not put it past them to beat Alabama next week. I would not do it.
No, I mean, I think you have to say that it's on the table. Now, here's the thing about this game. It gets weird when it's in Auburn. It always does. The whole, the better team usually does win.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Auburn's talent level is much more comparable to Alabama's than it has been the last two times that they've come to Jordan here, where
Totally
they
agree.
were talent-depleted teams that were mismatched in that game.
totally
and they
agree with
played
you.
on a lot of
You're
played
on the
a lot
money.
of emotion.
Absolutely.
Now, this is an Alabama team that will be focused when they come in. They won't be overlooking Auburn after losing that game to Oklahoma the way they did. Everything's on the line for them. And Kalen DeBoer knows, like, if he thinks his seat is hot right now, come into Jordan Hare and get beat. You might as well not even go back to Tuscaloosa at that point.
Or you mean college?
Yeah,
Penn
go up
State.
go ahead. You might as well just take that flight to State College.
Serious State College,
Because-
exactly. I would love for him to go to Penn State so we can say that Alabama is a stepping stone job to Penn State. Oh my God, I'd say it for the rest of my career, bro.
Oh God, yes. How sweet would that be?
Oh my God, it'd be the best thing ever. It'd be the best
No, it
Christmas present
would.
ever.
But I think you're going to have two teams that are going to be geared up to play each other, Jay. I think this is going to be a really good Iron Bowl. I honestly do. I think you're going to have two teams that are going to slug it out. And if Auburn continues to play up to its talent level, which is what they've done the last 2 weeks offensively, and in more in the second quarter on today defensively, they played up to their ceiling. And if you get that kind of a performance, look, man, it could be anybody's game. It really could. And we'll just kind of see where it goes from there, man. But I do believe this is going to be a hell of an Iron Bowl. I do.
Yeah, I cannot wait, dude. I love Iron Bowls in Auburn. I hate the ones over there, but I love the ones in Auburn.
Yeah, you and me both. It usually ends in a blowout, man. So,
But like you mentioned, I agree with you 100%. Better team usually wins in the Iron Bowl. But here's the thing. Bammers think they have a much better team, and I don't think that's true. I think Auburn's actually got a good team. They're finally
No.
getting coached well right now.
I would agree with that. Competent coaching, good play calling on offense, a lot of things that are nuanced that make sense. And again, you talk about the talent level, and I agree. This is a significantly more talented Auburn team than the teams that the Alabama teams faced in 2021 and 2023. Those rosters were not in the same shape that this one is in.
Correct.
So really, it's going to be about quarterback playing that game. Can Ashton against a better defense than what he saw against Vanderbilt? I mean, and there's no question in my mind that Alabama is a significantly better defense than what he faced against Vandy. But can they get that kind of production? If they get the same kind of production they got out of him in that night, I mean, I think Auburn might win.
I love
But
the idea.
That's a tall task, man. I mean, that's a lot to ask of that kid. There's a lot on the shoulders of a lot of these players. And we'll just, you put the football down and let the chips fall where they may.
That's what I'm talking about. J-Head, you got anything else you want to discuss, brother?
No, man, it's a pretty easy night. It's always good when you get a victory. Looking forward to it. I'm sure we'll talk more coaching search later on or swap a few texts.
Hell yeah.
But, I just hope everybody enjoys tonight, savor the moment, get ready for another big week of Auburn football and hopefully a great Iron Bowl, man.
All right, J-Head, we're going to see you next week, I hope.
Sounds like a plan, brother.
See you, bro.
See you, man.
Bye.
Bye.
There he is, J-Head, the legend himself. Such a great member of our group here at On 3, and we love him. Bo is great, says J-Head is the second best head. He says J-Head is the second best head. Yeah, even number 20 gets that one, right? We call it Durbin. You ever heard Durbin? You know what Durbin means? Yeah. Sorry, I was having to do a... What's Courtney? Courtney, what are you drinking over there? Courtney, what are you drinking over there? Oh, she's bringing it. I saw that was imported. That was brought over from the other... Oh, he got some old Overholt. 10-year. I'm not familiar with this one. It says a Jim Beam product of some kind.
It actually does not taste like a rye whiskey. It's pretty good.
Oh, no kidding. It says a straight rye, but you say it's pretty... No, I've got plenty here.
You do have plenty.
Yeah, for real. I got some work done. I got to get some work done here.
We got a bourbon blitz subscriber.
Who we did? Who? Oh, this guy. Mark. What a stud. I love Mark. That guy's one of the best ones. Hey, is that a Chick-fil-A bag right there? Cookies. Who brought Chick-fil-A over here when we have all this amazing food? Ah, word. I got you. All right, well, it's awesome to have Jay Head on. And the thing is so my guys, my teammates at On 3, they're at the stadium, like, doing interviews and talking to people. Jay Lee, Caleb, B-Matt, Justin Hokanson. Courtney, would you like to just talk for a minute? Can you talk here for just a second? No? No, I was just going to have my wife come on just for a minute and talk about it because you're...
Supposed to talk about?
I don't know. Let's just talk about Auburn wins the game 62-17. Courtney very rarely comes on to provide commentary, but
Hey, peeps.
she's
What's
going to
up?
do it tonight. Tell us your thoughts about the 62-17 win.
Well, it was very exciting to see Auburn score more touchdowns in one game than they almost did all year.
You're not actually wrong on that.
I know. That's pretty cool. I wonder how long it's been since it's been 62-point Auburn Tigers.
Oh.
It's probably been a minute.
I did some earlier. I said, did your alma mater lose by 50 points in the playoffs last night?
Jay's high school took a big dookie on the field.
77 points they gave up.
And when I say a big dookie, it means a big dookie as in Duke. Like Duke is a bunch of turds. So
That's what I love about you. I'm glad
Yeah.
you hate Duke.
hate Duke.
Did you
hate
go to
Christian Leitner?
Did you go to Orlando and call Christian Leitner bad names?
I did. I said things I probably shouldn't say on the air.
I'm glad you don't because we get banned.
Yeah, it was. There were some not nice comments made. He was not my friend.
What did you think about Deuce Knight today, number 9, the quarterback? He was really
He
good.
ran really good. The eagle flew good, and the funnel cakes were good.
We need more funnel cake stations.
Yes. But I heard that you get a discount if you donate a lot of money, Jay. What do you think the discount was on the funnel cake?
About 16 to 17 cents per.
Oh, wow. That sounds very much worth it.
It's worth it. All right, do you have? I don't want to leave you on longer than you want to be on, but I want you to stay on as long as you would like.
You're a little lit.
You are?
You are.
No, I haven't been drinking today.
You have been drinking plenty because I've been supplying it. But the good part of that is that you've had some delicious brisket chili to help with the beverage that you have been putting in your pie hole.
Yes, I have. Yes, the chili's been amazing.
And I have been tearing up the gumbo.
Why don't I make chili that good?
Well, we don't effort with the ingredients going into the chili like that.
Yeah, we just do ground beef because we're lazy.
Yeah, we're lazy. But
Mike-
it still tastes good.
Mike, who's a big fan of yours on the Bourbon Blend, says we need more Courtney input.
Oh, that's so kind.
He likes your analysis.
Yeah, my analysis is score touchdowns,
And
put the
stop
ball in the
touchdowns.
end zone.
And
Do not kick field goals when you're inside the 20.
You hate
just
that.
freaking go for it.
You hate that.
Quit being a puss and just go for it.
Hornatius said earlier that you are his OPP.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet.
I'm just telling you what he said.
Wow. Lucky me. He'll have to bake something for me.
Maybe he will.
Yeah.
He's a big baker.
Next time I see him, he'll be probably in April at Orange Beach if he's lucky enough
Wait.
to see me.
He hadn't shown up the last couple times, has he?
I know, because he's a big baby.
I thought you were going to say cuck.
Now I'm going to say he needs to bake something and bring it to me in Orange Beach.
Okay. Courtney, it's
All
been
right,
great
peeps.
having you on the show.
Bye.
Bye. You've been drinking? We didn't drive the Tesla here, so.
Jay, you're good.
Those are good. I don't know where they came from, but I'm glad they're here. I know they're from Chick-fil-A. I don't know how they got here from Chick-fil-A.
Chad bought them.
Oh. No, thank you.
I'm going to put it in my mouth.
Mike says, sorry I missed you guys on the Blend Thursday. I was in Arkansas rescuing puppies. That is an amazing reason to miss the Bourbon Blend. Absolutely. We also have the Arkansas-Texas game on here, and it is 20-24, Texas leading at halftime, which is kind of surprising considering the fact they're in Austin. So you'd think Texas would be better than that, but interesting. Blake R says the drain looks lit. We are definitely there's been some drinking going on here. We still got ma'am. Yeah, Courtney thinks that Sarkeesian's creepy looking. I don't really have an opinion on that, but she thinks they're going to find something out about him. Hornation says, y'all going to have those bubble guts. James T says, mate, she has your number. Yeah, she does have my number, actually. Again, a very comprehensive afternoon for the Auburn Tigers, 62-17 in a day where Deuce Knight was just way, way too much for Mercer to deal with. And coming into the game, I think we had fairly high expectations for Deuce, considering he's a 5-star recruit, and we've been talking about him all year. But, wow, just running the football so well, passing the football very effectively, and accounting for 6 touchdowns was best-case scenario. So a lot of good stuff there. Ashton will start the Iron Bowl, barring some kind of major injury or something like that. And I don't expect Deuce to really be a big part of what happens in the Iron Bowl. So remember now, Ashton had himself, I think, the 3rd best afternoon in the history of Auburn quarterbacks at Vanderbilt. So he ain't no slouch. And we'll just have to hope that the defense plays a little bit better in the game against Alabama, because it's going to take something a little bit better to beat them, that's for sure. Hornation says, I've missed 1 damn OB meet and greet. I think you missed 2 in a row, but I could be wrong. You would know more about it than I would, because I'm not taking attendance. So, Lockdown says, Courtney is my favorite Tate. The disrespect to Maddie is unbelievable. Unbelievable, Lockdown. How about that? All right. I was saying earlier I thought we were going to wrap it up after the J-Head call, and I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I know this is going to be our shortest brain drain ever outside of the regular stuff, and we're only at 3 hours, but I had to restart because we were having buffering problems, and I had to lower the resolution of the show. But Justin H. says, any Temple fans in the chat? That is so random. I wonder what that means. I'm not a Temple fan, although I don't hate Temple. And I love John Chaney. He's one of my favorite coaches of all time. Not Lon Chaney. I'm talking about John Chaney, the former basketball coach, an absolute stud. One of my all-time favorites. Had a long conversation with Bruce Pearl about him one time. Bruce, a big fan of his, and I am too. It's not surprising, really. An outspoken coach who wins a lot at a small school. Sounds a lot like BP to me. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to probably wrap it up here. You guys have been amazing hanging with me through this buffering, through the trouble that we had. I'm for those of you who just come in late, I've been, we call it broadcasting. I've been webcasting, I guess I should say, from the RV park on a 5G cellular signal, and we made it basically work, and that's really cool, and I'm very happy about that. So congratulations to me and to everybody who helped me make this happen, including SR71 Blackbird, Chris, last name M, redacted, keeping an eye on me, making sure I'm Gucci. And my wife, of course. And Chip Chip for making all this possible. And technically Chip Chip's dad for playing a role in making all this possible, because we wouldn't have Chip Chip without him. And also Chip Chip's mom would be an important part of the equation, too. Because we got into this earlier. We were parsing hairs with number 20 about... We were parsing hairs earlier that, you know, how big of a role he had in you and then your mom had in you. Because I would argue she had a bigger role. Because she had to carry your ass around for 9 months. Okay. I know you weren't arguing. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to wrap it up here. We're going to do obviously we're going to do a brain drain next week. I will be home, and we're going to have amazing connection to the internet. Would you like to say a few words, number 20? I'm good, thank you. Okay, he's not going to say a few words. And we're going to have great connection quality at the house, as we always do. I appreciate you guys kind of working with me on the road show. He's your driver? Huh? This guy's your driver? Okay, you guys have changed. He's driving today. You guys have passed the baton. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Are you thinking about saying a few? You're sitting on it, but unless we were going to get a... Do you want to talk for a moment, number 20?
I'm good, thank you.
No, he's not going to talk for 20. Okay.
I'm just sitting here.
So we'll be back for we'll be back for the Iron Bowl next week, and it'll be Durkin's last, I guess, audition to see if he's going to be the head coach or whatnot. So we'll see that then. And I'll be back home in the headquarters, so we'll definitely have great connection then. Appreciate you guys being with us. We had some wire-to-wire guys. Poppy's been here an absolute minute. D-Lucky's been here damn near all day. If he hadn't been here all day, Hornatius, Canoeman have been here. for so long today. And Blake, I know he came in late, but we still love you guys. And Courtney says sending you love and prayers, Blake. That's really, really nice. Blake, I'm sorry you had to deal with that, bro. I hate to say had to deal with it. I'm just sorry that happened, man. So thoughts to you and your friend. All right, we'll see you guys next week. Until then, keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Appreciate the patience again. Peace and love.